Hey everyone, welcome to Angeldust Live. I'm Frank Firefly Lucas, your host for the stream, and today we are playing Angeldust again, the action RPG for Windows, Mac, iPad, iPhone, Android tablets and phones, and Linux. If you're watching this on YouTube, please give a thumbs up to the video, subscribe to the channel to never miss the live show, and if you're watching on Twitch, hit that follow button, thanks, much appreciated. So let me open up the chat real quickly. We already had a few. Yeah, I'm a little bit early. Yeah, come on, bruh. So an update came out yesterday or today or like both of the days. So we're playing 3.14 and I'm starting the stream a little bit early to talk you through all of the changes a little bit. So yeah, there we go. 3 minutes. Let's go, Floating Jupiter. Mortally was here as well. Crunchy was here earlier as well, which is good. Ruan Rice swung by and said like, I can't make it this stream, no problem, we're just going to make it fun without Ruan, no problem, it's not Ruan or anything. So 3.14 came out, lots of changes. The most notable changes are the double processing of stuff is hopefully fixed, so you won't see horses skipping anymore, birds dropping from the sky, double chat messages, all those things should be fixed, I hope, so let me know if you see some weird stuff. Also, major performance boost on Android. We already looked at this last week and I showed it on my mobile phone as well as I could. Hopefully you've experienced it yourself by now. If you're playing on Android, the game is so much smoother and it's so much more enjoyable than before. So those are big changes. More changes left and right, so you'll see status bubbles, which is why the stream is called Status Update. If you hit creatures, you will now see a floating like digit or a number come off, which with the damage points that you did. You see creatures healing, players getting damaged, players getting healed. Level ups, coin pickups. In the void, you'll see the hero battle scores when people shoot someone. It's a pretty cool update. Knock knock, who's there? Cows go. Cows go who? No silly, cows go moo. Yeah. Anyway, so we're going to start off in the cartoon visual style. This button at the center bottom of the screen says in-game language, English, and the cartoon. There we go. So I'm playing 3.14 without any mods, without post effects. We're just going in like the consumer experience that you get when you download the game. The beta doesn't work, 4.4, so I'm working on 4.5, coming out real soon now. But we're going to try this version and we're going to enjoy it. So enter your player name and post it in these boxes. Firefly, Mysteria, give me dragon please. Yeah, no, it doesn't work like that. We'll talk about this later on. So your player name and post it in these boxes. On the right side of the screen you'll find the game's social media, so Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch and Discord. The Discord server is run by a community of volunteers who do a very good job at hunting together, playing together and having fun together. So if you want to join a very friendly community and a nice club of people who play together, let me open up the Steam chat by the way. If you want to play with those kinds of players, join the Discord server, it's pretty good. You're a minute early, banned? No. Maria wants a dragon, yeah, and a loteria. I can give you a pet snack, Maria, I can give you a pet snack, a lunch de mascot, you can win during the loteria. Good evening, Obi, thanks for joining us. The website button takes you to the game's website where you can send private messages to your friends, you can set your hero colors, you can set the name for your land claims, you can trade your quest points, because every daily quest that you do turns into a quest point, you can trade those quest points for exclusive creatures, which is really cool. So the website is very useful. You can also read the latest news and gossip on the forums, which is cool. By the way, the Portuguese gossip person has disappeared, I think. I think I can have the stream in mini player while I play. You can even do split screen, I think, which is pretty cool, Floating Jupiter. Anyway, we're going to sign into the game. I'm picking up my game controller. This is connected via USB, as you can see, and this works on Windows, Mac, Linux, and thing. So, big improvements in this version of the game. 3.14 finally brings controller remapping, so you now have in the options menu a game controller buttons thing. So you can actually assign all of the things to your buttons, which is really cool. Same holds for the keyboard and mouse controls. This is new. Don't ask me why, this hasn't been in the game for over 5 years. I didn't know how to do it. About 2 or 3 weeks ago we talked about this. Someone said like, hey, I think you can do it. And just knowing that you could do it, I didn't even look at the source code of other games. Just knowing that you could do it allowed me to implement it, which is really nice. There's no cap hat emoji, no cap. Oh, what? I'm not going to ver constructions right now. So now Maria, but later on maybe. Anyway, so that's for the new options. It's really cool. Also, new option is the energy saving mode, which is enabled by default. It's at a normal level. You won't notice any visual degradation. like almost no visual degradation using this energy saving normal, and it will just save so much CPU time, so your device will run cooler, your battery will last longer, and the game will run even better, so the interactivity while building, for instance, is much higher. So this update really polishes the game experience. The next one will probably look at that as well, so more polish, because there's already a few bugs that I found that I still need to iron out. Also my hair, it's pretty long, I know. It's Corona time, we have a lockdown for 3 more weeks, so I couldn't go to the barber. Presumably we were able to go to the barber like a few days ago, but plans got delayed, plans got cancelled, everything is like completely broken. So we're going to wait 3 more weeks, like the start of March or something. So please bear with me. Hello there, hey Angelio, welcome. Thank you for joining us. We're going to dive into the game. Hey, you can use the password reset tool, Floating Jupiter. We're going to dive into the game. And Loki is already waiting for us, there we go. Also my Robo Butler is now finally, like, he's now standing on this block, which is an improvement. You can now hide the holo scroll by placing a block above it. Hello Loki. Mysterio is there, and some other players are joining us, which is nice. Let's go and sit on one of these chairs, here we go. Hello VJ. I have 2 good news and 1 bad news. Which one I start first? Always the bad news first. Then the good news is only a good news. So the bad news... No, Floating Jupiter, you can reuse your old account. Enter your play name and email address and it will send you a new password. Don't worry about it. Hello Anonymous. So the bad news is Angelio will no longer play Angeldust. Ah, too bad. But the good news is that he got accepted into the cinema school, which is good. Anyway, let's go, because we got stuff to do. Check this out, we're going to teleport into the world, grab your horses, grab your mounts, grab your pets. Hello Firefly, Firefly is currently away. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure about that. Gostai da actualizou, yeah, I really like the update as well. So the cool thing is, we now have these status bubbles, so you can see damage points and stuff. I really hope that we encounter some higher level creatures today and that we can just whack them with many people at the same time, so we see high numbers. That will be cool. So let's forget about all of these birds, don't worry about them. Also, like I said, I solved the double processing thing, so hopefully all of the movements of the creatures and of the players and of the projectiles, everything should be much smoother. The bad news is that when I make NPC spawn while a sticker is on the table, the NPC will follow it. Oh, that should be fixed, Angelio. That should be fixed. Or that should not be a problem. They should ignore stickers that are 1 block away from them. I'll show you later. Wait, what? We have what now? Oh, but you're not really catching up with all of these changes. You're slacking. So the double processing bug is fixed. So if all goes well, like all of the entity movement is cool now. But you know, we'll also see the damage points that you inflict on creatures. Healing points, level ups, coin pickups. So, for instance, Loki the Whitful, we're playing together, so Loki the Whitful should have a badge saying like plus 50 coins in a few seconds or so. Oh, Mysterio had a plus 50, there we go. Plus 500, level 2, GG, floating okay. That's probably the Jupiter. I'm fine, thanks. The good news is that I'm little by little back in action on building and B-Boy is getting NPCs. There we go, nice news, Angelio. Greaves is there, hi Greaves. That's hot, you're hot. I forgot I exist. Well, we didn't forget about you, Greaves, welcome on the stream. Yeah. Oh, I'm playing as the builder, I wanted to play as a sorceress. Wait for me here. Greaves, stay here. Really. Don't move. I wanted to play as a sorceress today because I want to show off these bubbles.
Here we go.
Greaves. Okay, stay where you are, Greaves. I'm teleporting back to you, or Loki if you're still around there. Vero live, yes, I'm very live at the moment. Firefly live streams on Saturdays. There we go. I'm back. Back as sorceress. There we go. Here we go. We're going to do this. It's going to be very cool. Second time of the Angel's history that he changed his hero. Yeah, it's... I can see when I fix the spring. Yeah, that's something that I also implemented. If you use the hammer on your devices, on your turret, on your spring, or whatever, it will now glow in purple like you would expect it to, because it's getting healed in a way. So the power of Violet is powering up the turret again. So if you start swinging your hammer near a device and a creature is coming at you, you're hitting the device and not the creature. So now you won't see any bubbles, so you know you're not doing any damage. And you'll also see the turret or the device glow in purple, so you can't really miss that you're actually healing the device or working on it. So here we go, the bubbles in action. Phew, -6, -2, -4, -4, -2. Plus 50 for Loki the Witful. Hey, don't worry about it, Greaves. 350 for floating, okay. Plus 3 coins for Loki the Witful. So we can finally inspect all of these coin stealers. We can finally see who is stealing the coins. Hey, no cap. Forget about it. If you heal players, you'll see a bubble in purple like this, +1. Check it out, it's pretty cool. These numbers are pending or are subject to changes because I really want to tweak these numbers a little bit. Now that you can actually see them, I want to make them a bit higher so that it's more impressive when you hit something. And also add a bit of randomness so that you can have a hot streak or maybe a cold streak. Oh, nice. 3.14 is hotter than I thought. Yeah, that's why I rolled out the client update yesterday and I did the server update this morning so that people would be transparently able to start playing this version. -4. See the -1 bubbles on the players as well? Those are in orange. Someone is healing the creature. +5. There you go. 7, 9, 12, 17. Plus 420. Level 3 for floating. Okay, there we go. Boom, boom, boom. All kinds of stuff is happening. 17 damage, yes, 17 damage. Thanks for healing. Yeah, so you can now finally see if people start griefing the monsters. Also, like, all of the projectile arcs have been fixed, so the double processing should be fixed forever, which is really good. There's a lot of numbers floating around here. the important thing is that we keep focused on the enemies. Red numbers are good. You want to see red numbers. Blue, not so good, because that means that creatures are healing. Purple, that means that players are healing, which is good. And orange is bad as well, because orange is players getting damaged, so we don't want that. Angeldust says, oh, I see the sticker problem. It's actually quite stupid. Oh. Yeah, so they will ignore stickers that are right in front of them, but they will not ignore stickers if they are farther away.
I sense evil here.
So if you're playing by your own, oh, that's -8. So I was about to say you won't see very high numbers. -2, -2. This is the reason why I'm playing the sorceress, because I can keep some distance here. Let's heal some players here. +2, +2, +10. Boom, 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 boom.
Never stood a chance.
Hey Christo, it's finally time to buy the game because the beta has expired. So beta 4 has expired. You've been able to play it for 2 weeks now or so. So I lowered the price. It's about like less than half of the price it was before. If it's too much for you, I'm sorry. You can do the free update on Android. Even the 3D version is free because it's been so much improved. I want every Android player to play the new version and be able to enjoy it. So those numbers don't show up in PvP. No, sorry. You do see numbers in PvP that if you kill someone or if someone kills someone, you will see the score, their current score pop up. So if you kill someone, you see 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, for instance. So if you kill someone, you're a little bit more visible as well. -2, -2, -6, -8, 11, 9, 10, 11, 14, 18. There we go, 18. Heal up, everyone.
Divine strength, watch over us.
Everyone gather around and give Firefly a big hug for the custom key controls. Finally! That's what I'm talking about. Welcome, Colts. I've missed you. I've missed a little bit of positivity on the forums the past few weeks because I actually implemented that controls update thing. I replied to your original bug report and saying like, okay, it's actually already mapped to shift, so you don't have to press control on up. And I heard nothing, and I heard nothing, and I was like, okay, Colts is either like a little bit miffed, but I don't know. Does the void have a special damage color? Not really. You don't have the bubbles in the void, but you do have the score lines popping up. Is damage randomized, or does it depend on how close you hit with the sorceress? At the moment, you'll find this out very quickly. That's why I say, like, don't pay too much attention to the numbers. The system is pretty simple.
The light of
Today will be
good
my first good
will
test drive.
shelter
Okay, I
us
hope
from harm.
it's to your liking. I already have one more request for the next update. I want to have a switch to last use item action that you can bind. I want to bind it to Q like in Counter-Strike. It's a really useful thing. So if you switch between two weapons or two spells, for instance, just pressing Q will switch between them. If you map it to Q, of course, you can map it to any button. But the cool thing about this control mapping thing is that you can now actually, I can introduce new actions that are not bound by default. I'm climbing, moving up using the right mouse button. That's already a lot. Okay, great. Hey, Greaves, you can remap the controls now. Greaves, go into the options menu. You can oh, quests. Here, quest progress, 110, 710. You see everyone's quest progress. That's really cool, right?
Great and mystical
Greaves, there will be some update notes or patch notes on Steam. Don't worry about it. You'll be up to date in no time. There's one more Jaguar on top of the mountain, so keep your eyes peeled for the quest notice update progress thing. The numbers also make it much easier to follow the thing. So for all of you healers and all of you real players, if a player dives to a very low health percentage, the health bar will now turn orange instead of black. So it will have an orange outline, really highlighting people that are in need of healing. I'm here, better late than never, eh? Infamous, right on time, bro. Don't worry about it. Hey, Niels Bay, welcome. 2 out of 10, 8 out of 10. The Obi Wanderer will have the damage indication, so you will actually see how to damage it and how much. That's hot. Did you see the quest update thingamajig there? Let's heal once. Go.
My aim.
So we did +5 to the creature, but it's not a big problem. Hey Angelio, nice horse. We don't see a lot of the Pearl Prancer around. Also, it's really cool playing in the cartoon style without post effects for a change.
What they can't see.
I think the game still looks sexy this way. Quest, yeah, the quest progress. Blue means creature healing. 13, 13, 19, there we go. We're doing it. Some big numbers popping up. I really hope to have a stream with many people joining and that there will be high numbers. That makes the experience a little bit different than when playing alone. 9, 8. Okay, the number update damage is definitely amazing. Great job, Firefly. You're welcome, Angelio.
Obvious.
One small subtle detail that people might not notice. If you kill a creature, the final bubble will be dark red instead of bright red. So you will actually be able to tell when you kill the creature as well. Max games plus 500, no problem. He's just gathering all the coins. Oh, hi Firefly. Hey, Stan is the man. Welcome. Stan,
Spirits,
do you like it?
guide my
The new
power.
update? I have a question about mapping custom controls, like up arrow and W default for forward, and you can remap, but is there a way to reset the... Yeah, it's the clear button in the right bottom. It will reset all of the controls to default. You can't map 2 keys. This update is big brain. Whoa, I can even see players getting coins. Yeah, so we can finally see the coin stealers. All the grifters, the hackers, the cheaters. You finally be identified. And quest progress as well, Angelio, if someone progresses in their quest. You can see it up there. The double processing is just so nice. Take a look at these owls. Just take a look at their movement. It's never been this smooth. Check it out. It's just gliding and it will not drop ever. So previously these would always have weird drops where they would just drop to the ground suddenly. See it? It's so good. It's so good. You love to see it. +5, +16. Oh, there we go. 24. Highest damage ever recorded.
Forces are loose in the world.
Greaves, level 34. You see the level up pop up. Also, Colts, if you... I like how the telecharger isn't choppy when you scroll up and down. Yeah, satisfying to see the numbers. Yeah, the smooth scrolling. Also on touchscreens, Infamous. I'm not sure if you're already playing this. Touchscreens, you now can scroll using your finger. It's so much better. I have a feature meant to ask about, not related specifically to this, but when you are in game, you can buy a different pet from the list, but how can you ditch the pet from that menu? You can't. Say my pet is a cat and I don't want to replace it with another pet, I want to get rid of the pet. Yeah, that's a good one. Because it could also mean to unsummon your mount, so a little bit of a user interface problem there. Why wouldn't you want a pet? Check it out, boom, lots of numbers. Also, I tried a lot of variants on this ID, a lot of variants on the numbers thing. The number ID, was it your, it was my ID. 26, boom, they all died at the same time. Bam, there we go. Can you consider adding it to your feature or thinking on it? I will think about it. Unsummoning your pet. I understand. Because it will also wake up some creatures that you don't want it to wake up and stuff. Yeah. What else is new? So the big thing, like for you, for all of you, the numbers are the big thing. But for me, the biggest thing is that double processing bug. It's been haunting the game for over 6 years. Even, like, it's probably been in the codebase ever since the conception of the game. It's always been there. And finally, I was able to fix it. So everything that you see moving is now... Hey, you've got the white mare! Stan, check it out! Stan, the white mare, check it out! That's a nice horse, bro. We don't see a lot of people riding that horse. Wow. What we were talking about. Yeah, I am tweaking the numbers already, Angelio. There will be some cool stuff on that front. So the double processing bug, everything is now so much more real. Like, nothing is skipping anymore, nothing is lagging, nothing is... It's just so much better. And of course, like most of these bugs that are years old, the fix was really simple. At least it took a bit of brain power to conceptualize, but to actually implement it, it was only like 30 or 40 lines of code that changed. But it's so good. It makes the world so much more realistic, that everything moves at a constant pace. Max Games, trying to battle the wolf. And the numbers are very cool as well. So yeah, like if you're healing devices, if you're using your hammer on devices, you can do that. You can see the thing glow in violet, indicating that it's being healed. That's a nice touch. It's like all kinds of polish all around, but the smooth scrolling, the touchscreen, visual bugs like Infamous. Have you already checked your stairs? They should be fixed now. No more double hellos, indeed. Also, whoa, I like how it shows how much coins you got and how much damage animals get. Yeah, I like you, kitten. Brr. I've tweaked these bubbles to perfection. I tried all kinds of things. I tried to make them not stick to the monsters. But that was very confusing, because then you get numbers everywhere and you don't know what creature they belong to. So it took a lot of time. Also, they didn't show up when the creature died, because it wasn't alive anymore. So I had to specifically code it when it died, that it is a different color and you still see the bubble. Because it's satisfying to see the final blow that you dealt to the creature. It also makes you a little bit more situationally aware. So I can see that we're shooting this wolf over there. -8, -10, -8, and there's also something happening over there. So you see these numbers and you instantly know there's something going on. Yeah, all good. The numbers make the game experience more sexy for sure. Will help first impression when the game hunted. Yeah, it's so good. It's so nice. Also, I had them enabled for the local player as well, so that you would see your own things. But that's really distracting because you already have like your entire screen is already dedicated to your own experience. So all of these bubbles are hidden for your own hero. It's just a small touch, but it was so confusing to see your own things twice. The numbers are very visually attractive. Thank you. Are the damage numbers calculated server side or client side? A bit of both. If the client will paste them and the server will send them, so the server sends them, client pastes them. It's kind of hard to explain, but the client will try to make them not overlap. The server dictates the values, but if a client receives 2 updates in the same time window, it will bundle them together for some stats. For other stats, for instance level up, it will not bundle them, but will... seems a waste of server resources. No, it isn't. This game is coded so well, we don't even notice this feature. Also, bandwidth-wise, it's also very negligible. It's just you don't even notice this. Yeah, it's pretty cool, but it's also very useful to know if you're actually hitting stuff and how much DPS you're doing. It's hey Crunchy, welcome. It's like you see this in games like, I think World of Warcraft has something like this, and other RPG-ish games might have this. It's for your like situational awareness, it's so much better to know what you're actually doing. You can actually see if you're hitting things with 2 players at the same time instead of alone. There we go, boom. So you see 3 players, like 3 players actually got a lot of coins because of this discovery. So that's really cool to see. So you don't actually have to say like, why do I see people getting like 500 coins? That's because there are new creatures for them, Stan. And maybe they're discovering new materials. So if you dig up the grass or the dirt as a new player, you get this. If you enter a new area, you get 1,000 coins even. The numbers are even formatted with a 1000 separator in there. Yeah, you forgot because you're so awesome. Yes, you are so awesome, Stan, we know. Minus 12, minus 15, 26, there we go. Someone got a critical hit on that creature.
Wasn't it
Plus 60, so like newer discoveries will give you lots of coins as well. I really like the custom key mapping. Finally, Colts, I did this specifically for you. And it made the game so much better. I rewrote the entire input engine. Plus 1000, check this out. Someone floating okay discovered the swamp biome. Let's heal some players. Let's the entire screen goes purple. it's a completely different game now. Check this out. I hope players like this. It's just a minor touch, but it just gives so much more liveliness to the game experience. May you mail a new mug, sign it, maybe later, Max. But the double processing, I stand by this. Like everything has improved so much for the better. The Android experience is completely one of the best updates, yeah. But the Android experience, Angelio, do you notice any performance difference? Because on Android it should be much better. What service do you host the server on? It's just bare metal. No, it's just a simple VPS that I run. Like this game runs thousands of players on a Raspberry Pi. Don't worry about it. This thing just does everything. Here, even Kitten got a few coins. There we go. Plus 450, plus 450. Boom, boom, boom. Everyone healing. Sorry. A Raspberry Pi. Yeah, you can run this server on a Raspberry Pi. It will serve thousands of players without an issue. Boom, plus max games level 6. So I tweak these bubbles to perfection. Like if a monster or if an entity has got all of them, you'll get a very colorful rainbow with all of the stats. I might add some new ones later on as well. So it's really cool. And I tried all kinds of designs, and this was the one I liked most. So just this bubbling motion. The game is hosted on an Amiga server. Maybe it might just be. Hey Frank, question. I broke your mug. Again, Crunchy? Again? So, Infamous, lots of things going on here. Infamous, did you check your stairs? Are they rendering properly now? But are you planning to add in the next update a bit more polish? So the battle sound indicator is still broken if you're flying on a Drakeling or riding a Moa or a bear. So if you're riding a hostile creature, it will actually think that that creature is a corpse. Don't ask why, but it's still broken. Like if you're in the battle or not, that's still broken. I fixed it just before the stream because I was playtesting and I figured it out that it was actually thinking, okay, you won the battle because you're flying on a Drakeling. Does make sense, right? It sounds logical. So that bug is fixed. I want to do a bit more user interface polish. Like I said, more actions that you can map to buttons, like last use item. I find myself as a scout switching a lot between Venom Wash and the regular bow, so I want it to be a simple key press, for instance Q, so you can switch between those bows. So you poison a creature and then you shoot it. All of my suggestions come from a place where I'm thinking of overall appear to the general public. Yeah, which is good, which is good.
Here we go.
I mean, also Leyenda. Leyenda has been bugging me a lot. Leyenda bought a new mobile phone, the game ran like absolute garbage on that. And I was like, what? It's a new phone, it should have really good specs. Why is it running like garbage? And I actually fixed it. And I think the Android version has much improved thanks to Leyenda just bothering me about it. So thanks Leyenda, gracias, felicidades for your birthday as well. It's just so much better. Hey, we've got Hum on the Mammoth. Going to scoop up some coins, I bet. This is Angeldust 5.0. Yeah, it sure looks like it. I'm really proud of this new version. I say this every time. I'm always proud of the update that I release because I try my best to iron out all of the bugs. But this one is like really amazing. It just pushes the game ahead so much. Like in the overall experience. Having controls remapping, these bubbles, the double processing fixed. It's just everything is coming together finally. I need to pop in with my mammoth, see some real coin stealage. Yeah, that's what we're looking for, Hum. Did you notice that Colts is about to get the mammoth? Yeah, I noticed a lot of players getting near the 420 mark. So people are going to blaze it. Oh good, haven't had any problems, great Infamous. Also the damage indicator helps a bit if Wheedlers start moving. So like I said, I tried bubbles that like are not tied to the monster. So if you shoot these, they would just pop up of the place where you hit them. And then they would just float into the air. But it's really confusing, because you can't really have this stream of numbers like we have now. Hum, can you please stop stealing our coins? Plus 80, plus 30, you're just... bruh. Bruh.
The way ahead is
Coldswalker is 24 hours away from the mammoth. Oh, it would be a shame if something would happen to your game server. Check it out. We healed up max power to the max. Arpin lock is here. Also, like I said, the 3D Android version is for free now. It's free now for the time being. There's also a big APK link on the website now, so you can't really miss it. That's because I really want to have people check it out. Riding the mammoth should allow us to kill the rider outside of the void. Yes, that would be a very cap. No cap. Plus 20.
pretty boring just standing here.
Komen fra Pega Pet. So, the pets, lanche de mascotte, loteria in 15 minutes. The pets, I will explain. Maria, I will explain.
Well,
I will loteria, 15 minutes. 15 minutes. I will explain. You will get your pet. Can we have an option to sort the telecharger player list by... no, not at the moment. Yeah, I noticed, Colt. On the touchscreen, I'm not sure if anyone is playing on a touchscreen, but you can now scroll using the thing, and that's already so much better than before. I forgot to say happy birthday to Leander, 24 away. I still have 350 quest points, and Gilo, pick up the pace. I missed a couple of quests, thus delayed my achievement. Sadly, work got in the way. Ah, that's sorry to hear, man. If you can at least try to quest like every other day, that's already good. -5. These pheasants, it's really hard to rank up the DPS on them, because they just fly away. I want to get away, I want to get away. Well, 1 coin bird, someone leveled up. Pakanoi leveled up. He was 290 coins. So that's why we do this. So you can finally see quando tempo para la loteria. 15 minutes. I just discovered the beetle bird. Seriously? Yeah, level X or something, kitten. You didn't discover the creature like first. Yeah, it's a higher level of the creature, because we have a bigger group, the creatures are higher level, so you get 20 coins per level, creature level that you discover. Every other day is every day. Wait, why do I have keyboard custom on Android? I thought there wouldn't be. Maybe your Android device, if you press the back button once, it will detect it as a keyboard. Good point, Angelio. I might need to fix that. If you press the back button, it will see it as a hardware keyboard key. Good point, good point.
divine strength, watch over us.
The website improvements are nice. I especially like to be able to click on my name. Yeah, it's Obi said this, and why wasn't it there before? I have no idea. But thanks, Obi, for the suggestion of being able to click on your player name. Like most of these good things, it's just like a few minutes of programming work, then a bit of testing in all browsers. It's yeah, GG Obi. Hey Stan, but you already have the white mare. The white mare is going to feel left out in the cold if you do this. No hacks. See this? It's like a lot of players actually level up through these low-level creatures. So people have always told me, like, why do we hunt these low-level creatures? Why do you shoot the birds? Why do you do this? I say, like, it's for the new players so they can get some coins. And you can actually see that it's the truth. It's no cap. Truth, no cap.
Let's do some hunting.
Yeah, Obi, you've been doing some great suggestions for the website. You're the website Jesus, yeah. Stan taught me how to make my horse fly, though. Yeah, I noticed. I think Leanda did it on stream a few streams ago. I was like, what? You can make a horse fly? Whoa, we didn't know this. But I can connect my tablet with the keyboard through Bluetooth. If I do, will I be able to make custom keys on Android? I think so. If it just supplies hardware keys, it will work, Angelio. Como puedo acceder a la aplicación PC? Christo, you were playing the beta for free. The beta has expired, so you will need to buy the actual version on Steam or on itch. You will now need to buy the game. You've been able to play for 2 weeks or so for free now, thanks to the beta program. If you're on Android, you can get the 3D version for free now, so that's a like of a compensation. But the game is now much cheaper. It used to be like $8 on Steam. It's now, what is it, $3? $2? No, $3 I think, $2.99 or so. So it's way cheaper than before. I really want people to not feel a big threshold to start playing the game. Just get it for almost free. $30. Is Christo Android? He's on PC, but was also playing Android. I was like, I can't afford the game. I was like, okay, bruh, the beta program is now out, so you can actually play the full game for free. But the beta is now obsolete because the status bubbles require this new update. Minus 20. Do we get more than 20? 28, I think.
Why aren't we going anywhere?
Did you add these new levels? No, Kitten, they've been in there for years now. Make him pay $36 and give him the donor badge automatically. Yeah, that's the deluxe, the digital deluxe pre-order edition, without DRM. That level 10 so hard. You are so hard, Kitten. Hard to understand. You should make your own bubbles toggleable. I can see a circumstance where you might want to see your own. Yeah. Let's make options for all the things. Yes. No. Not at the moment. 136 for the collector's edition. You get the ooh, yeah. Ooh, new market potential. Selling pioneer badges. Ooh. That's going to be a hot item in the future.
That was fun.
Oh, these colors, they're like music to my eyes. You can see that that creature died. It was a dark red -2, so... On computer. I want to be able to customize every pixel and every color in the color map. I want to customize my hairstyle, customize the size of the builder's hammer. Yeah, the size of the builder's hammer. Am I right? Yeah. He's got a very long hammer, if you know what I'm saying. Hey, if you want to customize the map, you just export a world map using the /WM command, and then you can use Paint or any graphics program to edit the map. Hum says, I'd buy a Pioneer badge. Hey, it's not cheap. it's over $9,000. Hit me up.
Just standing here.
Technically, I'm a Pioneer. Lol, just kidding. Nice, Stan. Nice. I want to give my scout a large personal problem. The client doesn't have good performance with a lot of players nearby. Greaves, then you're playing at a too high of a like graphical detail level. You can either switch to the cartoon visual style or lower the detail level a little bit. Like, trust me, the game runs really well. It's just like maybe your device is not handling it. It can run without much problems. Take a look at the stream. Hey, little legs.
Victory.
Hey, little legs.
I'm here.
Good evening. Hey, it's not the size of the hammer, it's how he uses it. Yeah, and it now glows. It now glows in purple if you use it to repair devices. Also, everyone, thanks for joining me on the stream today. Where's Big Legs? I have no idea. Big Brain. We've got Little Legs, Big Brain. Maybe that's to your liking. I like big brains and I cannot lie. Obi, don't scout ahead, bro. Don't go ahead too much. You're ruining our spawns. Also, one more thing that I need to tweak. These level, you've got level bubbles as well. If someone levels up, you'll see this arrow that says level 1 Majiggy. Yeah, you could start calculating this, Angeldust, but I would wait a little bit until I tweak them for the next update. So, people who are already at level 1200 or up, you will not see those level updates anymore, level up messages anymore. So, for instance, Hum won't show up anymore. But the level up bubble, the new one, has got a bigger range, so it will actually show the correct level. I need to make the user interface parse them and also show the message for those updates as well. So that's something that I still need to tweak. I didn't have enough time to roll out the update with that included. But it's something that I want to do, so that Hum actually shows up with the correct level if you're near Hum while he's leveling up. And that you actually get these messages as well. Hi. This version should run the very best of all of the Angeldust versions before it. There's just so much performance work in the background that went into this. Preventing lots of alpha overdraw, so previously the game would render some stuff with alpha testing enabled, so trying to look for transparent pixels and objects while they were not transparent. Especially the 3D version was prone to this because every 3D model was entirely alpha tested, and this new version just drops the alpha test altogether for all opaque parts. It should be so much better on Intel chipsets, for instance. The double processing, I'm not sure if you already noticed, but the game is just so much more solid looking. Like, everything moves so smoothly. This holds for projectiles. Why showing off higher number rather than more numbers when players fight a creature? Because higher numbers are cooler. And more numbers just make it confusing, Angelio. One solid stream of numbers, of higher numbers, looks better than lots of confusing numbers through, like, overlapping. You will see this when we battle multiple creatures at the same time. It's just very confusing. Performance on PC, I am using an older PC and so far it's smooth, no performance issues here. Great.
Well,
Like I said, a lot of work went into the performance of this version. Like everything is polished. Almost every pixel that you see and like every interaction is has been polished. Pretty sure there's only the two of us over level 1200. Okay, but still, if there would be more in the future, the game could handle it more gracefully. Which is why I want to add it. The numbers also help. I didn't really finish the sentence with the wheatlers going underground. I like the energy saver. Yeah, it's so good. It's so good. It makes the game more interactive and it just saves your battery. There's no downsides to it at all. If you really want the old school behavior, it's still available. Feels so different now that we see numbers. It's crazy. In a good way, Angelio, or in a bad way? Because if it's not good, let me know as well. I like them. I like it. I spend a lot of time getting this in there.
that's a beauty.
But if it's not good, I will remove it. It's notable. In a good way, of course. Okay, good to hear. I didn't know if people were going to like it. It kind of overstimulate. It's kind of like, yeah, indeed. So it's awesome. It's like a big change to the dynamics of the game. Previously, you didn't get lots of info, and now it's lots of info. We haven't seen any orange health bars yet. Hopefully, we'll see those as well. So people that are getting close to ripping, you will see them have orange health bars. Historically, I mean, I have to compare now. Intel graphics are poo. Well, actually, I have this 2011 MacBook Pro now, which got an Intel Iris. I think it's an HD 5000 or something. And it's actually, it runs the game at 60 frames per second, full screen on its internal display. And it's a great experience. It runs so fluidly. It's really good. I wasn't sure, is it a placebo or does it feel a lot smoother? No, everything is just so much smoother. Everything is so much smoother. It's a new game. For instance, if creatures shoot these sprays at you, the acid and the poison sprays, like the globe projectiles, they move in a very linear fashion now, so you won't see them shock anymore. It's just like the loot that shoots off of creatures. It's also the arc has been polished. Like everything moves so much smoother and nicer now. I know I've been stressing the positivity of all of these changes a lot the past few weeks, but I really stand behind it. It's so much better, everything. I really think that this is like the best Angeldust version we've ever played. Like 6-year-old bugs or even older have been fixed. What more do you want? So one thing to look out for, one thing that I want to get some reports on is if the double processing bug fix, if that causes problems for anyone. Like missing discoveries, missing coins. Why are there so many alligators? I have no idea. I don't want to die, but people keep healing me. Yeah, we live in a society. Oh, Little Legs, you're a little bit hurt. Like very little. There we go, +2. Oop. Hey, let's go. Follow me. Hum says, yeah, not complaining. I'll take the 11. Okay. Since you brought it up. Okay. Wheatler's going underground. The Sorcerer's Coin Magnetism should be able to pull the coins up. Bird damage is OJ. OJ -2. OJ? OP. Or OJ. Okay, here we've got something. We can really put some damage into these rhinos. Let's do it. +5, +5, +5. Who is healing? Floating, don't heal. Float, don't heal. So, yeah, there we go. Okay. Boom. See, everyone is just getting coins like crazy. Like the Sorceress is going to be the most popular class in the game. Angelio, see this? Multiple number streams for these creatures. This is GG gaming. Yeah, this is an entirely different Angeldust. It's completely crazy. See all these numbers. Someone is healing the creatures. Lots of blue suddenly. Also, the healing is independent of the damage apparently. Who is still healing the creatures? Don't heal them. Floating, stop healing. Float, stop healing.
Victory! Here we go.
Yeah, ban him. Ban float. Floating, okay, is healing. Yeah, I noticed. Firefly is happy for fixing bugs and add the energy saving and custom keyboard stuff. The players are like, yeah, numbers! Yeah, it's really cool. If a player is exhausted, you will also not see the plus numbers because they are not actually naturally healing. They get this energy from Violet to get back on their feet. but it's not actually healing in the sense of being active and being actively healed. So we'll this also acts as a notice or as a reminder to players. Floating, 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 floating. Okay, do not heal.
This is great.
So you can now actually see that someone is actually griefing. I'm not sure if it's griefing or just like negligence. Yeah, float. Floating, okay. Floating, don't use purple purple on creatures. Do not heal the creeps. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Ban, ban, ban. Yeah, this is... Hey hum, +5, +3. So with the current numbers, you can really deduce what health points every creature is at, and at different levels. But it's not really a big thing to do at the moment, because the numbers will change in the future. I want to add a little bit more dynamic thing to the numbers, make them a little bit bigger as well, so I can tweak the values and the power of all of the things a little bit more. 32 max damage.
Never stood a chance.
Max DMG.
Pretty
We're going to look at the highest DPS we get on stream. 32 is currently the highest I've seen. Let's see how much output we can do. Firefly, are you getting a good steadily influx of game purchases? How do you feel about Angeldust going so far? Optimistic, disappointed? Well, as they say, it's an interesting journey, to say the least. The past year, since the release of the game, it's a little bit disappointing to see that not like more players have been joining the game or buying the game. So that's why I'm really looking into lowering the prices one step to getting players more involved. Making the game better is of course a way to get players more involved, and I'm looking for a few more ways to get the game in the attention of many people in its current state, because I definitely feel that with this update, with this recent update, it's become so much more of a polished product and ready for consumer use and for broad use, that it really deserves a new round of attention. So I'm looking into the options for that. There's some buttons on Steam you can press to do a visibility round. Say okay, we did a big update. I'll write some news and some release notes detailing the changes, so that players who might have been bothered by lack of customizable controls, for instance, instantly see okay, this has been fixed. And lots of features have been added, like the quests, the world map, 3D export, numbers, of course. So yeah, really looking forward to launching or introducing this update as in a big fashion. Are you griefing or are you not sure? Look for the green flag and you can know. Oh yeah, it was not a Brazilian flag, so this was not a actual griefer. My ladies, hi Crunchy. Now I can finally say when seeing the numbers, that's a lot of damage indeed. The numbers in GD, what does it mean? Do you think there is some difficulty in tapping the USA market? No, there's just a difficulty in general in tapping the market. Like the place where the game is free, the Google Play Store, people do find the game, and previously you would see a lot of installs and also a lot of uninstalls. And I'm really looking forward to seeing the numbers over the course of the next few months for this update and the next ones. Just seeing hey, do all of these little improvements, but the Android version is just majorly improved. I can't stress it enough. It's gone from a completely unplayable game to very smooth on every device. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens there. And if those players who get it for free are starting to enjoy the game, I know that okay, we can start promoting this, because people will probably want to pay for it as well. That's a lot of damage. Yellow cat moving east, okay. Apparently there's a quest creature. Are you thinking of adding new weapons? Yeah, floating Jupiter. Hey, you're here. Okay, that's good. Floating. Don't use the purple spell. Don't use this thing. Life Dew, which heals stuff. Don't use it on the creatures. You don't want to do that. That's not the way to win the game. We saw you healing all of the creatures, which is counteracting what we want. Is this a quest creature? Yeah, this is a quest creature. So look for the quest markers. Look for the quest markers above everyone's head. You'll see a lot of quest markers pop up. Boom! There we go. 910, 110, 710, 910. Did you see this? We saw Kitten 110. Yeah, why is Jupiter floating? Well, she talks like summer and she acts like June. Remind me to never sing this tune. Oh yeah. Hey, does anyone want the lottery? You can see I haven't quested today. 2 more yellow cats to the east. Okay, more quests. More quests. Let's go. Follow me, follow me. We've got more cats in common to the east. Colts, am I going the right way? Yeah, cats. We've got more cats. Quest cats. You saw the flashing orange bar, sexy? It doesn't flash though. It shouldn't flash, it should just be orange. Unless you get healed intermittently. Yellow cats. Quest creature. Pudding is here. There we go, 10 out of 10. Pakinoi leveled up as well.
Let the light of the heavens
GG.
shine forth.
Thanks, Colts Walker. You're amazing.
Boring just standing here.
9 out of 10, great. Let's go to the north, this way. You're here!
Victory!
It started
Feel
flickering?
my power.
Obi, what? Like rapidly or like intermittently? Or was it on your own dude or was it on a different dude? I might just be tripping. It should be a solid orange color until the player gets healed again. Oh yeah, that's like, speaking of subtle changes. So the way that health bars are drawn and calculated has changed a little bit. So they should be more accurate now. Previously they would be a little bit to the like the lower side. So maybe it would take another shot for a creature to get killed. And they should be more accurate now. So more representative of the actual progress in killing a creature or killing a player. So we might do a PvP later on in the stream so that you can see those bubbles as well. They're very subtle though. It's just if someone kills someone else, you'll see their score line pop up above their head. So you will see if OB is killing, you'll see 32-0 for instance. Space in the place, hey Space, how are you doing? Space, of course, a stream regular as well as a moderator. 18, are we going to hit max DPS here? No, 16. 16, just 16. Of course, it's not the size of the number, I completely understand this, but I really want to get like max DPS output on the stream here.
Here we go.
This trapper, we should be able to do some damage on this one. -8, -4, -7, 10, 9, 12, 9, 11, 10, 9. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Did you see one? Loki was actually at orange health bar. Hey Sigitron. Welcome. Hey Firefly, did you remember the CDs? Did you remember the CDs? What? Huh? Did you remember the CDs? No, apparently not. Forget about it. See, yeah. Oh, we got him. I walked into this like completely, fully with 2 legs. I walked into this. I have a pending friend request from you for about 3 years ago. Should I accept? Yeah, lottery time. Yeah, lottery time. Lottery time. We're going to do lottery. Yes. Yes, lottery time. After clearing area. Are we going to DPS the Rhino? Here we go. 14, 14, 15, 14. Okay. Then we will DPS the tripod. Oof. Pedro El Capo is here. That's the boss. Pedro the boss. I know a little bit of this language. See, saw one health bar turn orange? Great. Say hello to me, please. Yeah, one moment. Okay, lottery time. Oh, tripods. From the left, from the northwest. Mysterio, you're the only one getting the orange health bar, bro. You're not doing it correctly. You're not angel dusting it up. The tripods are need a dispenser, they're healing too much. -20, okay. Don't give him no 350.
This is a nice run.
Boom, boom, boom.
That was fun.
Nice. Lottery time. Be right back. Get on YouTube or Twitch to win a pet snack. Be right back. Lottery. Coffee time for dude. Alright, so we're playing in the cartoon visual style done by Spaces Green and Robotic. Spaces Green is a moderator on YouTube. He's online at the moment. Okay, lottery time. Here we go. We've got Contora Kinidara. Controla Kinidara. Say hello. Привет. Как дела? Я говорю по-русски. Let's go. Lottery time. I love the lottery time. Hey, Coleswalker. So if you want to participate in the lottery, also, I did this amazing update. Nobody posted like, yeah, nice update. No, absolutely no one. Oh, this is, by the way, the new button. So if you want the 3D version for Android, 3D for Android, it's over here. APK, click this. 3D for Android. It's free. If you go to this page, you can now see that the game is $3. $3.50. And you can download the Android version absolutely free now. Okay, sign into the website for the lottery, sign in, and then enter this code, 55805. I'll post it on YouTube and I'll post it on Twitch. That's the code for today. So enter it in the box, submit your ticket. We'll wait just a few moments. Don't take too long. 55805, yeah. 350. So don't go anywhere. No. Russian, привет. You need to push it. You need to enter it on the website. You need to go to playangeldust.com. Oh, how do I do this? You need to enter it on Angeldust.com. Hey, a post. Nice update, bro. Multiple exclamation marks are a sure sign of insanity. Did website improvements. Did everyone see this? If you click your name now, you can go to the profile of your dude. If you you can now also have link anchors. So every post you can click on this number thing and it will be a link like here. So you can click this and you go to post 47. Really great improvement. Thank you, Obi. Pandagiri, you're in the box. 5 tickets. I responded to the update, just not on the forum. There we go. The lottery is an IQ test. Below a certain threshold, you are unable to win the lottery. Yeah, and above a certain threshold, you can't even enter the lottery, bruh. Okay, I'll give you 1 or 2 more minutes. Come on, we need to move because always during the lottery, people leave the game, and we don't want it. We want more numbers, more colors, more vibrant stuff. And it really pains me that people like Obi didn't even know about this. They didn't even play the game. I also responded on the forum, Angelio style. Whoop, Angelio style. Wow, 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 1. Are these space characters or are these Unicode? Okay, they are not Unicode, monospaced, exclamation marks. Well, I go. My IQ is very low. Whoops. Pain, no gain. But really, like, best update ever. Seriously, this is so good. It's so nice to see these numbers in there. I'm looking into ways to making this even better. So I think there's ways to improve on this as well. But for now, it's just an amazing extension of the game. There is a game trick. If you multiply the lottery by 5 and then divide by 0, you automatically win. Shh, we don't talk about the trick. We don't talk about the tricks on the stream. Okay, 1 more minute, everyone. 1 more minute, win, in it to win it, spin it. Oh wow, it actually works. Insane in the membrane. Pretty insane, you got no brain. Insane in the membrane. Jason Nevins featuring some other dude whose name I forgot. I kind of dislike the fact that the Google Play Store button is gone. I like the color of it. So maybe it will come back in a different form. Press Alt F4 to enter the lottery code directly from YouTube. Big win. Big brain. This is not IRC in the 90s. Danilkin! Hey, Danilkin! GG, Danilkin! Привет, спасибо! Like, GG, bro. Sister, you're in the lottery. And just for that, Igra Angeldust, you did well. So I'm going to give you the lottery winner badge. Let me congratulate you properly. Let's see. So you are going по-русски. Let's go to the Podershka. So I'm going to give you the yeah, lottery. You're going to get the lottery thing. You did well. You actually understood. You passed the IQ test. We were just laughing about it. Alright, so here we go. We're going to draw the winners. You had plenty of time to enter the lottery. We're going to draw the winners. Here we go. Brrr. Winner number 1 for today. I'm kind of giving away the Pendegree. You had 5 tickets and Danilkin only 1. And Danilkin won the lottery. Oh, GG. Danilkin, GG. Spasiba. Loteria, winner. If you sign out of the game, Firefly Russia exit does not respond a little bit. Nice colors, bro. Also, nice house, bro. It kind of feels like the bottom side is missing. Did you know that there's a button on the website that you can actually reset your house if you want to get rid of it? It's here in the house. Go to house. And then click these. I want to demolish. And then click on demolish my house. It's gone. And then you can build something new. That might be what you want. Alright, Pandagiri, here we go. Maybe you'll win as well. Brrr, another winner. Boom. Pandagiri, it actually surprises me that you haven't won already, because you've been here for quite a long time. Yeah, you've got a lot of quests, you've got all areas, a lot of creatures, 262, magic number. So Pandagiri, lottery winner, you also have the pet snack now. Click, there you go. Yes, Angelio, this is very exciting, isn't it? No more people in the lottery? Alright, sign out then, go back into the game, we can do this. I'm back, let's go, baby. I'm back, baby. We're going to the north, it's this way. Don't forget the horse. Everyone, get back in the group, we need more DPS, we need to have higher numbers. We need a higher number. 23 quests is a lot, yeah, compared to a lot of the other players, yeah, it's a lot. I'm not exactly familiar with that terminology, Colts, but if it's anything like I think it is, yeah, I subscribe to that vision. Who's this griefer? Who's gone ahead? It's Sigitron and Henny F. Hey Henny F. Hey Henny F. Good evening, goedenavond. Hoe gaat het met u? Sigitron is just shooting this Moa very lonely. Pandagiri is here. Probably going to show off their new badge. Hey, am I right? Griefs, heal up, buddy. Plus 10, plus 10, plus 5, plus 5, plus 10, plus 8. Whoa, that's a lot of healing.
Ah, this could be helpful. They never stood a chance.
I'm a demolish. A player named Griefs, how hopeful for his reputation. Yeah. Danilkin is also back. Danilkin, nice badge. GG Griefs. Or GG Danilkin. And GG Pandagiri. Daniklin, yeah, I can't type. That's how it goes. So it goes. Demolish. Steve Ryder 14 is left. This game has been reviewed by Steve Ryder 14. Ender, yeah, welcome back, Loki. Are you enjoying your coffee? Should we switch to the 3D visual style? Nah, we're just... Since we're playing without post effects, and since we're playing in the 3.14 original, I'm playing in the cartoon visual style. It really shows off the game in the best light. Vibrant colors, hand-drawn cartoon characters, what's not to like? Like, we also have big numbers. Do what you want, dude. Hey, that's my motto for life. Do what you want, dude. Post effects are evil. The evil of the thriller.
It smells like monsters. Great and mystical forces are loose in the world. They never saw it coming.
No, it was not evil, it was just the white mare. Crunchy called you a dude, Firefly. At least you are not one of the nerds he typically refers to. Hey, that's right, that's right. I'm a dude, not a nerd. Whoa, lots of colors. Okay, more red is good, purple is good, blue not so good, orange also not so good. So blues, you don't want it. So there's actually a lot of design that went into these colors because I was like, okay, you want red to be damage, but the damage on a player isn't as important as damage on a creature, so that's why I went for orange for the hero damage. And then purple is something that you actually want. Purple is good for players, so that's why purple is on players and red is on creatures. It's like, it was big brain design time here. Dude is a promotion from Nerd. Welcome to level 2 gamer. Fireworks colors, yeah, it's cool.
Feel my power.
Colts is more like a lady than a dude. What? Okay, so check this out. Check this out. These seekers on the tripods, as they're called, the seekers, the missiles, kind of, they should move very regularly as well. So previously they would skip beats and they would be like all over the place. Oh, okay, someone is air shielding. Thanks. That's good. But anyway, like everything is so much better. This is finally the game as it maybe should been. And it's still getting better. It's getting better, maybe. Oh, here we go. There's some color theory being posted in the chat. Let me debunk this. It's been debunked, sweetie. Let me debunk this real quickly after we're done with the battle here. What's up with the tripod? Why is it just jumping in the air? Jumping to the air, jumping to the air. Only Daft Punk fans will know. 470, whoa, there's like yellow. I'm driving home for Christmas. There is a yellow all around. Shooting in the swamp. Got a tripod next to me. He's just the same. Shooting in the swamp. Oh, we Europeans apparently see purple as a royal color. Yeah, that's half right. I think royal color, like, yeah, because it's probably one of the more expensive like dyes to make, maybe previously. But it's not like if you show someone something purple, they will say like, oh, that's royal, that's royal purple or something. No, none of that. Know what I'm saying? Not my theory. Picked it up in a college marketing class. Yeah, marketing, that's like one of those pseudosciences, isn't it? Like, we talk about what Apple did and why it is successful and why it is the best thing to do, but we can't predict success beforehand. Send us the ladies. Yeah, I wish I could, Crunchy. 120 FOV, we need 240 now. Don't give him no 350. And you can customize it using the text file. You can probably enter a ridiculous value in there as well. Just open up the fieldofview.txt file. It will probably work, or maybe the game will crash. I have no idea. You figure it out.
This place has been purified.
Just see what you can do. Going to the north. Crunch, stop collecting ladies. Look in your basement. Yeah. Some good advice being traded here. Because why not? Northwest, north. Where do you want to go today?
This place must be purified.
Well, let's maybe try to diss each other a little less. And have a bit more action. A little less conversation, a little more action. Angelio, why are you not here? There are still numbers floating about. Or are you eating at the moment? Or are you actually here? I'm just not seeing you. 16, 14, 15. Can we go higher? 41? 41. But maybe it was just a fluke on my side. Where did it go? Where did the Wheatler go? I didn't think we killed it. But there's a Nimbus in the trees over here. Good luck getting that one. When are you gonna add the pirate? Kitten. In about 2 months. Usually around the end of March I add the around the end of March I add the pirate again. It's only available for a very short time. Maybe you can actually make it this year. So maybe you missed him last year. Yeah, we're not doing a lot of damage to these to these nim bosses. -1. Hum traded his mammoth for the dragon. Okay. When are you going to add the flying mammoth? You can probably do the same trick as with the horse. So if you can make horses fly, you can probably make the mammoth fly as well. And you can make the Firefly. I'm going to drink some water. I can't really add something to this battle. This is not a battle I think we can win. Drinking lots of water. Yeah, boss fight, but it's not a boss. It is a fight though. Okay, someone leveled up actually. I think it was Greaves. Yeah, we saw this correctly. Okay, now it's next to a tree. Now we can actually do some damage. Come on, jump and Havoc Storm. It'll work. Arpin lock, Arlin lock. We're doing great. Do heal up though. Yeah. 2-time champion of the world. Yes.
That was easy. The light of God.
That was easy. Well, I wouldn't call it easy, but it was doable at least. Where can I get Android 4D? Press the APK button. It's the best you'll get. Yeah, we jump much, Crunchy. Crisscross will make you jump, and Daddy Mac will make you jump. Firefly will make you jump. Yeah, while the numbers go up, everything goes. -2, -4. I can't do this all by myself. I'm no Superman. -8, 15. Any takers? We had 41, but I think it was a fluke. I think it was just a bit of network lag or so.
Light of the heavens, shine forth.
Everyone leveling up like crazy here. Ender, yeah, leveled up. Yeah, Ender, yeah, came into the group at a good time. Hey, Lucas Ader is here. Oh, I was in a different part of the song. By the way, the music was composed by Tim van der Beek in Dutch. And he did a great job. You can get the soundtrack on the website, playangeldust.com. It's just a few euros or a few dollars. Support his work. And hopefully future Angeldust soundtrack editions. Yeah, probably Crunchy, probably, but this is not the place to talk about this. Firefly, salve, benvindo, Genie, applaus, benvindo, este Angeldust. Welcome to the stream, I hope you're having a good time. I don't think I saw your name before, so welcome, first time. If you feel like playing the game, you can just join us on Firefly, you can play with us, no problem. And we're actually playing the new version of the game. 3.14 with all kinds of cool additions, so you see these numbers float here. They were never here before, and we're trying to get the most DPS on the creature today. We already saw 32, which is very high. We had a 41 a few moments ago, but I think it was a bit of a fluke. But maybe we'll get even higher, because we need higher damage. Yeah, click Firefly in the telecharger, that's a good idea.
Just standing here.
Yeah, bombs are going on 28. That's almost a record. The 41, I don't believe 36 confirmed. But we want continuous damage. We want continuous DPS on this. See how high we can get. 23, 24. We're doing so well there. Don't use the auto shoot. Keep clicking for a moment. Don't auto shoot. It will reduce DPS. Ever woken up in a dream? But it is a dream and then you haven't actually woken up? Yeah, that happened to me multiple times. It's weird, bro. Of course, there was also a Star Trek episode about this concept. It was actually a pretty good episode. I saw it when I was very young, so I get goosebumps thinking back on it because it was such a mind-blowing concept. Okay, let's DPS this rhino. Come on, I want to see above 40. Numbers above 40. 33, okay. We need to DPS. Everyone, get on this rhino. It's still got half of its life left. I want to see what you can do. 27, okay, okay, okay. 39, 47, 47. Yeah. 45, 52. Ramping it up. Nice, bro. 52 confirmed.
It just keeps getting better.
That was nice. That was nice. Good job, everyone. GG to all. Yeah, everyone really banded together here. We've got some Nim bosses coming up. They're going to be tough to kill. I'm not sure how many scouts that we have. GG Kitten, level 284. How about Nested waking up inside a dream? Yeah, that's what I meant, Obi. So Star Trek did like a lot of layers. I got my lazy butt of my dragon and helped kill some rhinos. Thank you, Colts, because thanks to you we have 52 damage confirmed on that one. So what I will do tomorrow, or maybe later this week, I will load this replay onto my development machine. I will play it back using the debug information, and I will take a look at like how much data transfer, how much bytes this number thing costs. So it will give me kind of like a estimate if it's putting too much pressure on the bandwidth and the server. As far as I know, it's like negligible. It's just a few bytes. It's so little data traffic. It's not really worth mentioning. So, but it's always good to measure this this stuff. Hum asks, are those damage numbers the sum of player damage or per player damage? It's the sum. So it's what the creature gets per second, or well, it's the number of damage points that the creature had in that interval. So the numbers naturally get higher if you start attacking with multiple players, because then you get just more damage per second done to the creature. It's the same with the healing, so what you see is the actual number of points that have been added or subtracted to the values in that instance. And like you see it pop up a few times per second, so it's like you can extrapolate damage per second DPS from this. But it's just like we see these numbers and I was going for the highest number that we saw. We saw 47 a few times, 52 as well. And now we're just at like almost half of the damage output, or even lower. Like while the Rhino is walking, it's apparently harder to hit by the fighters, so we get lower DPS on it. 37. So you actually see the stats as the server processes them. This is the actual damage that's been applied to the creature. Is that like clear? Minus 30, one creature died. I have no idea what the second creature is, but I just keep firing. Everyone getting some plus 30. I think the spread of the coins is pretty good. You saw many players just walking around with the plus 30. Hey Andrea! Interesting. You log all of that during the stream? No, it's Colts. I have game replays enabled. You see the bottom right of the screen? It says rec, because it's rec or be wrecked. But I just store all, like a game replay is almost nothing more than the replay of the network data that you receive during the play session. Game replays are almost a transparent layer above the network transport. So it just plays back the network transport during the game replay. So Kitten was trying to do a game replay as well, using cinematic mode. Works perfectly fine, that's what it's meant to be used for. So what I do is just I move the replay file over, which is just a dump of the network traffic on this local machine, and I analyze it by the contents. And Hum says, I still see all coins going to Loki when I'm off my mammoth. Oh, let's see what happens. Loki is here, let's see if some other players get coins as well. Yeah, I definitely see Danielkin got some, and I think some others as well. So I think this kind of disproves the theory that Loki is hoovering up all of the coins. Gold says, haha, gold! I love gold! The look of it, the smell of it, the texture.
Pretty boring just standing here. That was easy.
I also got one coin. Nice. More gold. Everyone wants gold. So this way I can actually gauge the network traffic and like what takes up what. It's not something that I do very regularly, because sometimes you just have to send the data. I mean, positions of creatures and positions of players are very important, so they get sent a lot, and that costs a lot of data if there's many players and creatures around. But other stuff like these numbers, they're not like super essential, but they're very nice to have. So I do kind of want to get a feel of like how much traffic does this cost. Because some players are on mobile and you really don't want to make them go over the data cap if they have one, no cap.
I shall go over my spells.
Kitten, see you later, thanks for being here. Also Colts and Kitten and Stan, it's really nice to have you here. I'm not sure if Stan is still here, Kitten is also gone. Colts is also gone maybe, but hey, it was nice to have you here for a while, because like the more the merrier, and it's really nice to see all of the people come and go over the time, so. Earlier streams this year we had Pinkie Pie and Dottie join us, players that we know from way back in the day. It's just really cool to see the composition of the player base or the viewer base every stream. But the energy saving as well, it's just such a nice touch to the game. It was something that I wanted to add for a really long time, and I finally managed a way to make it work. Roman 334, Stan the Man, Pinky Who. Yeah, that's very useful contributions, Crunchy. Long time viewers, long time players of the game as well. Dottie made a wonder in the game, Dream Cydia. Pinkie Pie is supposedly also working on a wonder, but is a little bit hesitant to show it off. Here we go, 3 sorceresses going at it. The best way to grief is by mounting the animal. Thanks for unsubscribe, thanks for the tip. Kitten is present again. Danilkin, GG, K back, welcome back. Bro. I'm not a bro. Oh, welcome back, sister. Hello, Kitten. Obi is present, nice, bro. Hiops is here. So I really hope that this new update like makes players stick around longer, and that players on Android actually appreciate the work that went into all of the performance work. No Crunchy, and she's also taken, so don't get any thoughts in your head. Oh, there's a tripod over there. Someone is battling a tripod. Well, it's every man for himself. Let's go. Forget about it. Loki, I like your snake. Pet. Snake pet.
I sense.
Yo, Firefly. Yeah. I was right on time. Right? I was. Seriously. Okay, we kind of have an idea where the Wheatler is going, thanks to its health bar and the numbers. And Geely was like, whoa, the numbers, they're amazing, our numbers! Yeah, it's another reason to visit the stream. I mean, it's really cool, a cool new trick to see what kind of DPS we can get on these creatures. 52 confirmed, which is nice. It is a pleasure being here. Kids and I are homework today, so it worked out. Previous Saturdays, I think was something to work. Okay, I see.
The light of good will shelter.
Hey, don't worry about it. It's just that you're like nice people to have around. Especially you, Colts, are very talkative, which is nice. I mean, it gets the stream going and it gets some topics of conversation going. People can join in, and it's just good. You also have a bit of a technical background, so you know how to talk about like programming side of things. So that's always nice to have. So I was like, missing is a big word, but we definitely missed your presence the past few streams. So glad you're back here. And also with the custom key remapping, I put a lot of time and effort into that. I rewrote the entire input engine. It's like, instead of being based around keys, physical keys and buttons that you press, it's now based around these input actions that you map to buttons, and the game processes it in a really different way. It helped optimize the code, it helped really simplify the code as well. And then I didn't hear from you again, and I was like, what? I did all of this work? But it's not a problem. Everyone will enjoy it, and everyone is enjoying this, like this great new feature. But it's good to have your input on it as well. Your stream is entertainment without commercials in between the action. Well, it's one big commercial, in a way. We're just trying to get people to play the game and show it off in its best light. So it is one big commercial, I mean, keep that in mind. But it's a fun commercial, and it's for the right audience. I mean, I can't say that this is not a commercial in a way. Well, it's not a commercial. I mean, it's a live stream of gaming, of course, but it's my own video game, and of course I'm trying to show it off in a good light and try to get people excited about it. And sometimes the game does it just by itself. I mean, this new update just speaks for itself. It's so good. I do not think it has a bad light. There you go. Thank you, Loki. Yes, I feel the love in the custom key mapping, but I really do think it will be a favorable feature for everyone and new players. Yes, I concur. Like I said, I want to add a new action, so not a new key, because previously I had to add keys as well. But I want to add a new action that you can switch between two items quickly, so that you, like in Counter-Strike, you use the Q button to switch between your rifle and your pistol. And that's so useful, and I want to do that here as well, so that you can switch between Venom Wash and the regular bow, for instance, pressing Q, so going back and forth between those. Sorceress, maybe Air Shield and the Havoc Storm would be so nice to have. And now you can also use, did you see the activate hotbar slot as well? That's a nice feature as well. That Trapper was healing a lot. When it deactivates, it heals a lot, as you can see. There we go, lots of plus. It just looks so good. Hey Christo, you finally managed to get back into the game? Firefly, we have been so busy. It had nothing to do with ignoring. I already processed all of this snow and bad weather. Hey, don't worry about it. You don't have to excuse yourself. It was just like like I said, we missed your presence. Well, Obi, how about your forum post leaving Angeldust? Don't do that to us. Oh. No, don't do that to us, Obi. Not yet.
The evil presence has fled.
I hope not, Colts. I hope not. They're doing a great job, or an amazing job. Obi, and Angelio as well. Leyenda is also playing a lot and building some very next level stuff. I've seen some stuff by Leyenda that is just big brain explode. Definitely growing into the game and just getting better at designing stuff. Level 61, check this out, level 10.
Well,
GG's. Hey, I'm starting to like this update. I like this, I like the numbers. I think this is a great update. I definitely think that whoever did this update should deserve a raise. Or at least to sell more games than he used to.
Good times.
Oh. I hope this is my local network connection. We're in the yellow. What's happening? Is the stream still going? Okay, I'm back. Was the stream still going? Whoops. Get disconnected. Yeah, it's only me. Signing in.
here we go.
Is someone still in the place? Whoa, what happened? What happened? Firefly is currently away. Yeah, Firefly is currently away. Colts, are you still on the Firefly live streams on Saturday? Yeah, tell me about it. Angelio had the same thing. Colts Walker. This is not where we were, Colts.
Fury.
Who is in the original place? Who can I teleport to? I want to teleport to someone.
They never stood a chance.
I leveled up 148 and it's... and now no one sees it. Teleport to Hum, okay. Here we are. Are you in the original place, Hum?
Let's do this.
So there might be some router in Europe or so? Greaves, did you do this? Like, did the stream go on? I think the stream went on, right? So it was really weird because we got this hiccup. Muller had no problems. Okay.
That was easy.
Eric had no problems. So we had this hiccup, then it came back. I actually saw everyone respawn. No interruption on Hum's side. Okay, really weird, really weird. Some kind of European issue maybe. And then the entire stream went away, and then I disconnected entirely. Weird things happening today. The stream was fine. I just had a bar problem for a little while, then back to normal. Okay. But I disconnected even. Just you and your client to the game, which is might be in the game client because your stream did not hesitate for long. Yeah, it can't be in the client. Seriously, impossible. Impossible. Nothing has changed there. It was a connection issue somewhere along the way. Maybe someone reset the router somewhere. I have no idea. Was it Greaves? Should we ban Greaves?
Pretty boy.
You need to, Christo, you need to buy the game. You've been playing the beta, it was for free, so that was like a lucky moment. You joined us exactly when the beta was here and was free. But you now need to buy the game. Can someone translate that to Brazilian Portuguese? You need to buy the game. Your stream was not impacted though. Wouldn't the connection interfere with your stream? Yeah. So probably a router between the server, the VPS that the game is running on, and my connection. So maybe somewhere in the data center someone plugged the wrong connection in or so. Ban Elvis? Well, I'm not sure. If Elvis were here, I would not ban him. The Brazilians have no word for money or compensation. They do know the word gratis. Gratis. Okay. Translation. Don't be cheap. Okay. OB is now present. The past is now present. Okay, so much for my plan to analyze this entire replay. The replay is now broken in two. RIP. But doesn't matter, we'll make the most of it.
Take action. Good times.
Humdinger is present. Bruno! It's gonna be crazy, I am Bruno! We gonna see... Oh no, I better not recite this line on the live stream, it's not really kid friendly. Does the number work on photon monsters? Good question. Does the number work on photon monsters? Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it, Angelio? It's a creature, right? It's a creature, so it should show. It should work. That's my best answer for now. It should work. Let me know if it doesn't. -8, okay, doing some damage. -14, there we go. -28, that's a bomb. Boom. The +1s. The +1s are pretty fun. Those are the fighters gaining 1 health point after creature kills. You'll also see +1 on the scout when sprinting. So that's when they're sprinting, they will recharge 1 health point as well. And if you're riding on a mount or on a creature, you will also see like a +1 or +2. Firefly, it was a connection from your location to your ISP, then your stream would have been impacted. No, from the server, from the game server to my computer. Probably on that path. Because on my laptop, nothing was happening as well. So it's probably from the game to my client. Or maybe it was just like a routing issue on my Windows computer that I'm working on. Maybe the socket got in a weird state or so. Stream's been going on for about 1.5 hours, so yeah, well... It's not like a common occurrence or anything. And it happens just once. It happened just once. I was pinged twice while I was gone. What is this? If Mr. Firefly writes good code, it should work. It should work, yeah. So, can we add those numbers and know a total HP of a creature has? Yes, that's entirely how it works. Let me know if it doesn't. It works. My socket is in a weird... I don't want to know about your socket. These times set my brain. I'll be back. See you later, Crunchy. Will the connection glitch be something you can go back and analyze when you review the replay? No. It's just the socket gets dropped, no more data comes in. That's what happened. I could maybe potentially see if there was, like, how long the interruption was and if there was data coming in after the interruption. But the disconnect itself, it's not like it's a low-level packet capture, like on the bit level or anything. I can only log the TCP data that's been sent and the time that packets arrived. So it's not like a full Wireshark dump or anything, it's mostly the payload that you see. Determine the creature value by the... No, that's not how it works. Cold bird back when you just were, if anyone wants it. Which way, Colts, which way? Anyone want golden bird? Do we go back to the south? See? Where are you, Colts? Directly back where you just were a moment ago. It's all flying around. Oh yeah, here it is. Here it is. We see it. Or maybe it's another one, but I do see at least one golden raven here. Level 8. But check out its movement. With the double processing fixed, it will no longer drop like to the ground or anything. Coltswalker, get to the ground. Colts, you need to descend. Descend, everyone. Get on the ground, otherwise the bird will keep in the air, like very high in the air. Descend. Daniel can as well. Stick to the ground. Stick to the ground. Stay low. To keep bird low. The actual creature value or like difficulty is based on a different system. Where did it go? Where did it go? This way?
I'm here if you need me.
Oh yeah, we see it. We see it. But like I said, you might want to wait a little bit before calculating these numbers because I think they will be changing in the near future. I kind of want to add a little bit of randomness to them. As you can see, these numbers are very predictable at the moment. And things do a fixed amount of damage and healing. And the scale at which they do it is very fixed as well. Oh, lots of coins for everyone. That's a good sign. Thanks, Colts, for pointing us towards the bird.
Hey there, I'm a mystery. How you doing?
So the thing will be changing the spread of the numbers. And I want to make it like I want to balance some of the weapons a little bit. I think a few things are a bit overpowered, I think. And I want to tone them down just a little bit. But right now I can't do it by a bit because it's like 1, 2 and 3 and there's not much in between 1, 2 and 3. Glorious Raven, not very rare but it was close enough. I thought it was worth mentioning. Yeah, it was a good thing.
Let the light of the heavens shine forth. Wasn't it obvious we would win?
Wasn't it obvious we would win? Yeah, most likely it was obvious. I dip. Okay, see you later, Obi. Thanks for dropping by.
Yeah, it smells like monsters.
Oh, there's a Drakeling hiding here. 2 Drakelings. Plus 30, plus 30. So it's definitely not only Loki that's getting some coins. I mean, this was Greaves. I think this shows that people are getting some coins. It's a very complex way of pointing out that someone is not stealing coins all the time. But hey, sometimes you gotta do an update to do the update. Still on YouTube, just not playing. Gonna stay for the Void. Okay. Yeah, if we want to do the Void, we'll do it in about 10 minutes or so. I don't want to stream for much longer than 2 hours today. So, we'll need to make it quick.
That's a beauty.
Oh!
Here it goes.
Okay, okay. Critical hit pending. Let's see what we can do with that. I can get 1 major boost of damage onto a creature if you want.
Yep.
And why wouldn't we want to have major damage on a creature? I'll just wait until the steady stream of numbers and then I'll shoot my stuff
Let's
into it.
do this.
Get the Wheedler, get the Wheedler. Minus 26, okay, let's... There we go, 26. We did some good damage to this one already. Is not stealing coins really just a skill someone has at knowing how to best collect coins in a way that is better than others? It is a skill more than a grief is. Yeah. Somehow I always think that I'm very good at stealing coins. I always find myself in the spot where the high loot stuff drops. But maybe it's just like confirmation bias. Like every time that you don't steal coins, you don't really notice it. But every time that you do actually, like by chance, stand on a place where the coins drop, you think like, oh, I'm the griefer. Greaves, mixing some damage of yours, bro. Come on, we were doing 12 with just 3 sorceresses. 3 sorceresses. We can do a lot more if you want. Let's heal up some players here. Okay, we don't want blue, we want purple. Okay, that's a bit too much blue for me, Firefly, come on. Okay, lots of purple, a bit of blue. Why are we killing these wild animals? I have no idea. For the coins.
Well, that was fun.
For the coins.
Pretty boring just standing here.
They're just mining. Yeah, but they have coins. They have coins, true though. Hey Firefly, big question. What inspired you to start developing this game? Okay, so... you know the old story, right? When I was a kid, I was walking on the school grounds, like at the elementary school, or I'm not sure, when you're like 5 or 6 years old or 7, where you are, what it's called in English, I think it's elementary school. I was walking on the schoolyard and I was like thinking like, hey, how cool would it be if you could make this world entirely out of like 3D cubes? How cool would that be? And then you could make like the benches that we had, they were just concrete benches with like very sharp right angles. I was like, wow, that would be amazing, it would be really cool. I was programming the computer a little bit back then. We had a home computer, Philips home computer. So I was programming in BASIC on it. And I was like, okay, well this is like, I would actually dream that I would be playing a game like this. I was like, okay, you can have your friends and you can have adventures and shoot dinosaurs. It would be cool and amazing, because when you're a kid, I stole 30 coins, sorry everyone. How cool would that be? What year was that? Yeah, not going to dox myself. Concrete benches, yeah. Opposed to the abstract benches on which you can't sit. But anyway, so I was like, whoa, that would be cool. But we had only a monochrome screen, so green on black screen, and I wasn't as good as a programmer back then as I am now. So it was more of a dream. And then like some years ago, like before it launched, of course, I was thinking like, hey, what do I want to do in life? Well, what's my big dream? Where do I want to go? What is something that I really want to accomplish in this lifetime? And I actually thought like I had a job, I had a pretty good job, and I've had multiple good jobs at places, like very creative stuff that I did. I was thinking like, what do I want to do? What do I want to achieve? What would give me a lot of joy? And I felt like, hey, developing that game when I was a kid. I want to make that game like when I was a kid. I'm good enough now. Computers are a lot better now. We have color screens. There were games at the time that showed that you could actually make a game where you could build stuff and make it fun. So I was like, okay, it's going to be cool. I'm going to make this, and it should run on every platform, because I want everyone who has a device capable of running some software to be able to play the game. So it should run on older computers, older tablets and phones as well. So that's my inspiration to start making it. And I never really looked at other games. Some people ask like, hey, do you play other games? Do you play that other game? No, absolutely not. So I have no idea how those play, or what like the game mechanics and the driving force behind that experience is. Maybe it shows in Angeldust because it does a completely different thing. It does its own unique thing. And yeah, that's just what I want to make. I saw a post on a website this week that said like my product or my software is my garden, kind of. And for Angeldust it feels the same. It feels like this product is my garden. I just continuously improve things. I move things around. I make it better. I try to sometimes push it more into the like the direction of the original vision. Sometimes it's polishing, like things are good, but it can be better. And it's just very nice to be able to work on a product like this. Something that you make yourself, that you have absolute creative freedom in, and you can try to make as good as you can. And it's definitely improved a lot over the years.
Let the light of the heavens shine forth.
I made this, yeah. It was in 1936. Firefly, big dream, good output. Yeah, I think so. So it would be nice if it would actually make some money in the future. It's never been the driving force. Like one idea was that, okay, if the game becomes popular, it can be something that makes money. That would be really nice. But it's just like this is like a childhood dream that's come true. I'm really happy with what it's become. I'm proud of what I did. It's taught me a lot. And it's even better than I imagined it would ever be. So that's really a compliment to myself and to everyone involved in the project. So that's really cool. And we'll see where it goes in the future. So what was the game written in? It's in C++. Mostly. There's parts in Java, there's parts in Objective-C for the macOS and iOS parts. Java for the Android part. There's some PHP stuff in there. So there you go. Your dream was to please the Frenchmen? No, well, that was not the initial goal. I like the ladies, yeah, I like ladies a lot. Didn't Adult Philips have a 6502? No, it had a Z80. It had a Z80 processor. You use a television as a display. You can program basic or GW basic. No, this was older school even. It was a C80 and it only had like a certain form of Philips basic. You could run Pascal on it, but it was a separate ROM and we never really, like my dad didn't know how it worked. So that meant that I didn't know how it worked.
My aim just keeps getting better. Here we go.
Grief is speaking facts. Like which facts? Oh, okay.
Shiny. Wasn't it obvious we would win?
No cap. Cap.
Nice.
How are you? I'm fine, thanks Abdullah. I had a TRS-80 and an Apple IIc. There you go. Push it, push it, push it real good. Firefly did an awesome job with it and there's 0 cap in that statement, okay? I have no idea if cap is good or not. I actually forgot if cap was good or not. Oh, see all of the movement. See all of the movement here. Two string, that's Java, or isn't it?
Will shelter us from
Loki, don't steal too many coins, bro. Not this again. Good story. Another question. What are your plans for the game right now? What are you planning? At the moment, like yesterday I released an update, boo. So I had many ideas and they've all come to fruition here. I need to... of course I have a roadmap, I have a plan. There's some cool stuff lined up for the future. Keep walking, keep talking. Firefly on the quest? I'm always on the quest.
Here we go. Yep.
Yeah, it's forget the owl, forget the owl. Obi, we need you. We need you to shoot down these nim bosses. You can do this. Only you can help us, Obi-Wan. Someone will air shield you. I will make sure that someone air shields us. Take a look at the movement of these projectiles. Oh, okay. I hate two-string. It's like the biggest language hack I've ever seen. It's so completely unusable and so completely like an ugly hack. It's like completely useless. The problem with two-string is that people start comparing things to a string because sometimes it will implicitly call two-string, but you don't want it because you get a null pointer exception because the object is actually null. So then you need to do a null check and a two-string call. It's completely insane. Come on, man. I haven't seen this kind of bad programming decisions since the 1982s, when I wasn't even around. Two-string is horrible. It's like, if your language has a two-string, you've already lost. You can have you can have like all the Tomcat servers in the world that you want, and you can have all of the enterprise bean frameworks you've ever seen, but it's never going to work. Never. I have never seen a worse software stack than Apache Tomcat running Java, but maybe this is just my lack of imagination. But it's like, it's been the worst. Yes, okay, yeah. Does it mean you agree, or is my rant going too far here? I actually know these things. I mean, Java as a concept is pretty cool, and I mean the whole idea of a like machine-independent bytecode, it's an okay-ish idea, but yeah, no. Then you get to the UI stuff, and you can't really make a native UI. Then you get like GWT. I already told you. I pointed you to the documentary about Temple OS. Terry was like next level, man. He was on a different plane of existence altogether.
The light of good will shelter us from harm. I shall go over my
You watched it, there you go. Do you want to have another poem? Do you want to see the elephant in Egypt? You knew him before that as well. There you go. I find Java a difficult language to learn. I don't like object-oriented. Oh. Yo, why have realism when you can have the cartoon visual style? When you have not realism. There you go, yeah. Okay, let's go and find an end boss. Let's go and find an end boss, then PvP for a moment. All languages have the same complexity. No, I disagree. I disagree. If you take, for instance, basic or basic, yeah, basic is very hard to maintain. I think it has a lot of cognitive overhead that you can reduce by going to a like multi-file setup or like a like header files like CS or C++. Holy C. Temple OS doesn't impress me. The guy's thinking was flawed. He had more ego than skill. Well, yeah, the man was schizophrenic, so he was like... He had programming chops, but he was also like he had a mental disease, which is not something that you can really help or that you can do something about. It was very impressive that he was able to code the operating system and like make all of these utilities and side pieces. But okay.
The evil presence is banished.
Like I think in the end, Temple OS might have been about as complex as Angeldust. I grew up with procedural programming and it is difficult to retrain and think. Oh, okay. Well, so when I started programming Java, when Java was like a few months old, I was I got it. It clicked in my brain. I was like, yeah, this is the way I experience the world. This is so much better than procedural programming. So. Object orientation, definitely the way to go. That's why Angeldust is written in C++. Like the object orientation allows me to think at a higher level of abstraction. And it just, yeah, it clicked. Like the entirety of Angeldust is object oriented. It's just so natural to think of all of these things as creatures and heroes. It's the way we talk about them. I mean, the game literally is like this creature applies damage to that hero or vice versa. Yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult. Let's maybe we shouldn't really go into the details of mental illnesses and conditions. But yeah, they have pros and cons. I mean, if you're like very highly autistic, for instance, and you're like a savant, and you can remember 10,000 digits of pi, I mean that's impressive. But on the other hand, you wouldn't want to trade with the person because they might lack some other skills. What, Firefly? Huh? What? Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Highly autistic. Yeah, I mean you've got these like autistic savants. Like that's the thing, right? Like Rain Man and the other one.
Pretty boring just standing here.
So you can be very high functioning in one area, but in another area you might be lacking severely. No, autistic. It wasn't artistic. I've never had a problem with event-driven programming. It is like when Microsoft went from Visual Studio 6 to the .NET, I didn't adjust well. Yeah, that was a big transition. I mean, I also programmed Visual Basic 6. It was a very nice programming environment. It would really allow you to make visual applications really quickly. The language was very easy to pick up as well. You had access to the entire Windows API, so you could use ActiveX and like native calls to do stuff that wasn't available in the IDE. And then the .NET transition, it was like they didn't really want people to program in Visual Basic anymore. Visual Basic was pretty next level. Yeah, Obi, let's try to not be too edgy here. Let's try to not drop numbers. Yeah, indeed. Let's try to keep a little bit. We don't want to get like problems here. Are you happy with your current state? Is life enjoyable? Yes. There are things in my life that I would want to see different, and that's something that I'm working on. But things will work out in the end. The past few years I've been very content, very happy working on Angeldust. I've really discovered new aspects to myself and like new things that I learned, things that I never thought I was able to do. I learned who I find out more who I am, what I stand for, what I want, where I want to go. That's been very helpful. If I compare it to others in my life, I'm very happy to be in this position. It costs a lot though, so yeah, I learned that, Obi. It costs a lot though, so it's not like this is all coming for free. I mean, it's trade-offs all the way down. But for now, I feel happy. Especially with the corona crisis, I'm in a good spot where I don't really notice the lockdown or anything. My hair is a little bit longer than I want it to be, maybe. But on the other hand, like, I'm very happy with working at my own pace, in my own location. So my life is pretty enjoyable. Like, aside from the lockdown that everyone has got like negative consequences of, everything is pretty good. Yeah, let's get the mammoth, and let's get the mammoth as the end boss. It's a very difficult creature to kill. These have a lot of health. A purple mammoth, yeah, it is indeed.
Shiny. That's a beauty.
Let's see if we can get one. It's going to be hard to kill this one. It's oh, it's higher level for me, level 7. This thing will do so much damage. You're going to die a lot if you want to get this. And Angelio is here for help. Okay. A new level. Okay, good to hear. That's always nice to get a higher level. 29, 20, 31, 28. We need to do more damage, bros. Oh, there's a bear in front of it. That's what's bugging us. How are we doing? 35, 38, 41, 44. Keep pressing, Angelio, don't stop. Don't stop the beat, can't stop, won't stop the beat, and won't stop, can't stop the beat. Everybody, click your mouse on you, everybody. The human brain is highly we're like while I'm pressing this button, we're going to read this message. The human brain is highly compartmentalized, and if a person has a large functioning area, they tend to lack in another. I 100% agree with this. Okay. Like, I'm not a psychologist or a physiologist or a humanologist. So many of the best programmers on my team back in the day had no ability to socialize or to go to talk for girls. Lol. Lol. I never take anything Obi says wrongly. Firefly, Obi is a good chap. Chemical just blew my mind. There you go. I picked a number from 1 to 3. Number 2. Firefly says it costs a lot, so I'm happy, but I really need for these Brazilian players to start paying their way. So, yeah, don't worry about it. Forget about it. Just want to know if you're happy. Good to know that you're. We go now. Have fun with the rest of the stream. Hey, boo. We see you later. Also, tomorrow is Valentine's Day. If you know someone in your life and you really love them, let them know. Especially in these times of dire need. Everyone can use a little bit of love, so send them a card, send them a note, send them a text message, or maybe a short app message on your messenger of choice. Play a game with them on the computer or in real life. They'll probably enjoy it. What is it? Last chance, 1 in 3 chance of winning. Firefly lost. Oh, I am exhausted. My Valentine is myself. It was 3. There you go. Still a steady stream of damage coming in on this mammoth. It's way less than the 44 that we were promised. Angelio is even leaving. Why, Angelio? Why did you betray us? Why did you betray us? Here we go. I'm contributing my clicks. Yeah, but in all, my life is pretty good. I made the conscious decision last year to invest a little bit more into Angeldust. Sorry, the screen went black. Oh, sorry to hear that. So this year I'll be probably working on Angeldust full time still. And as you can see, it's only a month in this year, or 1.5, and amazing things have already happened to the game. Minus 40, 42, 44, 46, 68. What? 68? I'll tell you what. I had to, now that I see these numbers. I had to fix this double processing bug because otherwise the numbers would be inaccurate. So I had the numbers and sometimes they would like be doubled and sometimes they would be tripled. And I was like, I can't sell this. This needs to be a solid or I can't edit it all. There we go. Everyone is in the yellow. Everyone getting some coins. There's still one more bear, so get cracking. Get cracking on the bear, otherwise people will still rip. There we go. Bear is dead. 77? Nice. Okay, let's PvP now. Let's go. PvP. 10 minutes. Go. We're going to PvP. Let's go. Go. Here we are. So if someone kills someone, the new thing is that you will see their score float above their head. So you can actually... there was already a shower of sparks, like this boom, this explosion sort of. And now you will also see their score. So maybe Angelia will kill me. Who killed me? Who killed me? It was Loki. Oh, we weren't watching Loki. Will we keep getting credit for 2 kills of 1 quest creature from time to time? We like that bug. No, Colts, that's fixed. That's been fixed. That's the double processing. That's the same as the double chat message. I'm sorry to inform you that that has been fixed now. But let me know if you don't get any credit. That would be worse. Right, sleep well, Griefs. So I'm afraid that bug has been fixed. Oh, there you go, 2-0. Did you see the numbers float above our pin lock? Our pin lock. One and 0 for Infamous. Infamous got killed. So yeah, that was the same bug. So sometimes you would see these chat messages being repeated, and that's the same thing. So that's when your hero gets like 2 ticks in a row. Like it's being processed 2 times in a row when you're moving between the chunks, and that's been fixed, so you won't get double kill credit anymore. You could actually, I was like very reliably able to get double chat messages once I actually actively started looking into it. So this double quest thing, it should have probably already, you should have been able to exploit it like almost deterministically. If you knew what to look for, if you knew what to do, you could probably already get double credit on every kill. GG Loki, 2-1. I'm going to switch over to the keyboard and the mouse, because I want this. You know I want you. There are all kinds of alts teleporting in, because there might be a Void Roamer spawning soon. Stop. Hammer time. Oh, we ain't stopping, bro. Stop, please.
Here we go.
So one thing you'll notice here in the hero battle as well is that all of the projectile arcs are now way smoother. They're now actually parabolic, like intended, instead of like dropping or something. Lol, I'm falling. Oh, whoops. It's been a while since we did the hero battle. Danielkin is like, ah ha 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 ha. Yeah, bruh. Yeah, we kill everyone, Crunchy. We kill everyone. These people are just camping.
Here we go.
Hey Hum, by the way, I never received a reply back. I've been running soak tests and load tests on a lot of computers for hours on end. I wasn't able to replicate any hang or any problem, like with the client running at least. So, are you able to replicate the hangs on your system with multiple instances? I think it might just be a driver bug or something. Maybe hardware overheating. It's probably not the fault of the game. That's what they all say. Yeah, OB, I'm free. I'm yours for the taking. 7-0. There you go. You see the balloon pop up. Killing spree. Firefly, coloca un sistema web para comprar cosas de outras pessoas, please. What? I don't speak this language. No hablo español, no hablo portugués. I'll retry now that it's released. Okay. It's the same, it's the exact same deal, so...
Here we go.
But I wasn't able to replicate it. I've been running like very intense workloads on all of my computers, and it doesn't hang, it doesn't crash, no memory leaks, anything. Also, I fixed one more memory leak on the server while testing, so that's been good. I think all of the leaks are out of there now. That's what they all say. Oh, we've got the camouflaged Hum coming in. You've got 5 more minutes. 6-2 for Loki the Witful. 8-0 for OB the Witful. And you see that the in the void players don't have these bubbles. You don't see the health, you don't see the damage points. Sorry, I'm stealing Cold Sparkle from you, Obi. I'm stealing him from you. Don't worry about it. Forget about it. Yeah, Obi is farming me pretty easily today. It's been a while. You actually helped me, Cap. Flying seems strange with the archer. Flying seems strange? As in?
Here we go. Yep.
Walk faster and kill them. Yeah, thanks for the tips. I was getting it from both sides. Flank. Flank, bro. Where is everyone? There are 11 people. Oh, they're all on the spawn platform. It's all hum alts. All of hum's alts are just waiting for the void roamer to spawn. That's what's up. It's no use, Loki. I have the high ground. GG. Hello. Oh, Colt's coming in from the blind side here. 4 and 6. I'm 5 and 8. Okay, well, at least I'm in 3rd place. This is in 3D though. No cap. 3 more minutes. You've got 3 minutes to make up the score, everyone. Or maybe 2 minutes. When my clock says 26, we'll stop the hero battle and I'll stop the stream. We'll do a little bit of talking, of course. Because I'm never short for words. I'm not sure who this yellow dude is, but you're gonna get it. Christo, you're gonna get it. Boom! He's slapping him down. 7-8. Here we go. 7-8.
Nice.
We were having a personal moment. Oh. Thanks, you were awesome. There was probably also a bug or an exploit in the void that you could use thanks to the double processing. Something to give your shots more momentum, more speed compared to other shots. But I never found a good way to exploit it. And now it's been patched, so don't worry about it. But it's nice to see all of these arcs just being smooth now. No one is actually hitting anyone. Loki is pretty good. Yeah, Loki is pretty good at everything in the game. Like, he's good at building. 9-4. Has anyone seen Leyenda? I haven't seen the entire stream. Leyenda might be taking a short break for a while. Not because of the game or anything, but because of other circumstances. I won't go into too much details. It's not like personal problems or anything, but there's a bit of a technical issue. But I've been in contact with Leyenda for testing out the betas and fixing the Android problems. And there's no problem, everything is going well. So yeah, it's been noted, Angelo, but it's probably just a matter of a few days or weeks and Leyenda will be back. Hey, GM Hum is actually scoring points. Or isn't GM Hum scoring points? Oh, here we have GM Hum hiding in the dark with the camouflaged cape. Yeah, almost the invisi cloak. Yeah. What a man this is. What a man. Well, hidden or not, you can run, but you only die tired. There we go. Sorry, Hum, it had to be done. Hello. Hey, I think this is already enough BM, Obi. You wanted more BM? Doesn't work that way. 12-4, Loki. Nice shot, bro. But can you handle this? Christo, your yellow thing glows in the dark. And who is this? It's a Rider Spark. Well, more like Rider Dark, am I right?
Nice one.
Christo is deado. I'm planning the next attack from the shadows. Is it cold in the shadows? Oh, the battle music coming on. Things are not looking up here. Dud, what dud? I was chilling in my cozy. Dude, 8 and 10. Okay, the time is already passed. One more life and there's never enough. Okay. One more life and then I'll end the stream. Then I'm out.
Here we go.
15 and 5. Nice score there, Loki. So insta updates. That's always nice to see. Colts. Boom. My hands are shaking, but I'm still making headshots. Northeast of the blue floating thing, what about it?
That's a beauty.
What about it?
Shiny.
A hacker? Oh, Obi is on the tree. How did you get up on the tree? How do you get there? Do you jump on this tree? Hacks. No. It's not a hack. You just jump on this tree. It's simple. You jump on this tree. Oh, not like this. And then you expertly fall down while getting killed. It's probably doable. It's a nice hack, bro. It's a nice hack. Well, we've got a saying here in the Netherlands. When two things are fighting for a thing, the third one goes away with it, runs off with it. Oh, I forgot. Angelio says, flanked by Frank. You got Frank, bro. Nice. Some more coins in the bank. More points from Loki. Who this? Who is this white dude? Is this Greaves? Yeah, it was Greaves. I want to get the help.
Nice.
This way I'm never going to leave the void. I said one more life, come on. Why no numbers? Because this is the player versus player, Tinspin. Yeah, as soon as we leave the void like this, check this out. We don't have many players here outside of the void, so everyone's doing the player versus player here. But if we start shooting these ones, check this out. Boom, boom, -6, 2, 2, 2. Yeah. In the void, in the player versus player battle, you just see the scores. So if someone kills someone else, you see their score line. So we had a big party earlier this evening, and we had -40, 42, 52 confirmed. Someone saw numbers close to 60. Obi, can you help me out here? That's a big man. Yeah, check this out. -6, -8, -7. You see the orange one, -2. That's like the orange ones are like players getting hit. Healing is in different colors. So you see Obi being healed +4. If we heal the troll, it's in blue. Troll heal in blue. +5. Check this out. So there you go, there are your numbers.
Well,
so the Lunar New Year, Angelio, yeah, we haven't talked about it.
This is great.
I have no idea what it means. Okay, so thanks for playing and hunting. See you next week. Happy Valentine's. Have a nice
It's time
weekend.
to put our knowledge to the test.
You can summon a new one. Greaves, summon a new one with the shop. You can go into the shop and summon a new creature. So summon a new creature, Earthbound Pegasus. Boom, new horse. Wow. Yeah, pay 50, get a new sweetie, get a new mount. Yeah, I get it, hum. It's not real PvP. Stole some more coins, stole more coins. Okay, see you next time. Closing on stream now. Thanks for hunting and playing. Let's say bye. Thank you for playing. Leave the game world. Options. Quit. There we go. Alright, so the Lunar New Year's is a Chinese traditional New Year. I'm sure you know it. Yeah, sort of. Translation, Hum says, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. So, a quick few words. Like I said, I didn't want to stream too long today, 2 hours and a bit. Started a little bit early as well. So, yeah, new update. All kinds of fixes, control remapping. If you repair devices, they glow in purple. The numbers, of course, they are very cool. Smooth scrolling everywhere. Touchscreen, scrolling with your fingers. It's so much better. Stability improvements, energy saving mode for like way reduced, like tenfold reduction of CPU usage. It's so good. This update is like very good. Price reduction all across the board. So hopefully more people will get on board the Angeldust train and enjoy it, because this is definitely the best version of Angeldust ever, with so much polish and like user experience tweaks. It's really great. The Lunar New Year's is a Chinese traditional New Year. I'm sure you know it. Yeah, I read it before. The party with red lamps everywhere and people moving giant red dragons. Yeah, I know this. Yeah. So anyway, the social media post for today is just illustrating the stats bubbles, because we highlighted the control remapping last week. So let me zoom in on this like really closely. And as you can see, these are the stat bubbles. This snake is not enjoying getting arrows in his face. So -4, 2, 4, 4. So as you can see, this is in total 8, 10, 14 damage. So indeed, you can actually add up these numbers if you don't heal them in between. And they will, if I'm correct, they will get you close or the exact number of hit points that the creature has. But I will be tweaking these values over the next updates, because I want to make it a bit more dynamic and more fun to engage in these battles. And a bit of randomness will sometimes swing the numbers higher, sometimes a little bit lower, so that you get a sense of like how the battle is going. The energy saving, is that for Android only? What did you do that allows for cooler, lower energy CPU operating without reducing performance? The way you can see it, it's on all platforms, Colts, by the way. So to start off, it's on all platforms. Like if you go into the options menu on Windows or on Mac, and it works well everywhere. We talked about this at length sort of last week. You have normal, high, and you have off. Off is if you want the game to perform and use all of the energy like before, you set it to off. But this new mode is actually set to, or like normal is the default mode, and it's actually the recommended mode. High disables a few graphical effects to reduce CPU usage even more. But what normal does is, when you set energy saving to off, which was the operating mode of the old version, it would continuously re-render all parts of the world. So even like very distant parts, like distant chunks that you wouldn't even like really see, which might have been only 16 pixels on the screen, for instance, they would get re-rendered over and over and over and over as fast as your CPU could keep up, because this rendering happens in a separate thread. So the main thread is rendering the game, it's actually rendering the visuals, and the other thread is like making the world geometry, making sure that you can actually see the chunks. What this energy saving does is like, the observation here is that you don't even notice if a chunk lags behind a few seconds. So what energy saving does at normal is say like, okay, we've got all these chunks, we need to keep them up to date, but they don't have to be continuously re-rendered. And it turns out if you just pause this process every few seconds, or at least make sure, like if a chunk needs to be re-rendered because parts are becoming visible, the geometry has changed because blocks have been placed or removed, then we instantly re-render those. That's not a problem. If you get geometry streamed in from the server, so you go to a wonder that you haven't visited before, it streams in, it gets instantly re-rendered. But if parts don't change, and if there's not much time elapsed between the previous version of the chunk and the new one, it will reserve a bit of like time to do nothing. This idles the thread. It's now, instead of a pull method where it's constantly polling and pulling for chunks to re-render, it's a push method. So the game now says like, re-render this, wait for a bit because we don't have any interesting visual changes. Render that, render this. Oh, a block has been changed. Instantly re-render this, please. It's way better communication. So it actually idles one of the threads of the game way more efficiently, and that reduces it from like 100% usage of one core to 1/10 of a core or so. Angeldust on my Pixel 1 really made the phone get hot in my hand. I would have to quit after a while so the phone would cool. If I set it to energy saving to normal high, then the old Pixel phone should not get that hot. Indeed, that's exactly what's happening. You're asking the CPU to do less by giving this task priority. It's not so much priority levels because it is being rendered at high priority. It's doing less work. It's doing less work. Did you get a professional to do the 2D cartoon designs or did you do them yourself? Greaves, those were done by Spaces Green or Robotic. You can visit their websites. We can take a look if you want on the stream as well. Well, IG, one of us is stupid or to start calculating everything I put. Yeah, so wait a moment before you start making sheets and inventorizing these numbers because they will be changing soon. That's why I posted on the forums as well. Don't do too much with the numbers just yet. Distant chunk rendering being lower priority task and occasionally delay the script. That's a good logical optimization. Yeah, but Colts, the thing was, like the naive approach is like render it all the time. Like the more you render on the core, the faster it is, right? But that's exactly the opposite, because then you're spending all of your time rendering chunks that are in the distance and might not have had this geometry update. So the blocks might not have changed. And so when you say like, hey, something has changed, please re-render this. It's like saying, okay, I will, but I'm first finishing up this chunk 20 kilometers away. So you get a bit more delay in there as well. That's why this new version with energy saving normal or high feels more interactive, as especially in the game, the build alone mode. It's like boom, 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 instant block placement, because it's like the thread is idling and it can instantly start rendering that chunk once the geometry has changed. But it saves energy, it makes the game more interactive, that's why normal is the default. On high, it also reduces some of the visual effects, so the grass that is waving, the trees that are waving, the water that is flowing. Instead of rendering that every frame or animating it every frame, it will animate every other frame. So that way you kind of like on your main CPU, on your main thread, you save a little bit of processing power as well. It also disables the crossfade effect between chunk updates. So normally, if a chunk doesn't change geometry, but the colors get darker because the sun is going down, or maybe the sun is actually rising, or it's getting foggy or misty or rainy, then the colors of the geometry change. On normal, it will crossfade between those updates, so the transition is normal. You don't actually even notice it that much if you're playing. On high, it disables those transitions because they actually take up a bit of CPU power as well. So that's if you've got a very underpowered device. On high, it sometimes even gives even better interactive rendering performance. The 2D cartoon designs are made by Spaces Green or Robotic. He's too green for it. Did I say hi yet? Not yet, Crunchy. Microsoft mentality. Our software doesn't need optimized, just buy a beefier computer. Yeah, I'm not Microsoft indeed. Make the ladies better. I try my best. Professionally green screen, like green and black. La prueba que dice por ese puede entrar na PC. Yeah, Christo, you can get the game on Steam and on itch, so don't worry about it. If you want to play on PC, download for PC and Mac and APK. It's here on itch. The price has been lowered a lot, so it's more than 2 times as cheap as before. It's almost 3 times as cheap, $2.99. And on Steam, it's also available, and on Steam it is €2.39. So that's, yeah, it's also $2.99 in dollars, I think, here. So that's pretty cool. And like the APK for Android, the 3D APK is even free for the time being. So yeah, the orange bar doesn't flicker. It's good, right? Yeah, that's entirely how it was meant to be. $2.99 the full regular price of ADPC. It is now. It is now. It used to be higher. And on Steam you get, and on itch, by the way, you get all of the operating systems. Yeah, $3. It's a bit cheaper. I want people to start playing it. Come on, we need a little bit more players. That's what we want. That's what we want, bro. So I think it's a very reasonable price for this product. Yeah, if you can't play on PC anymore, Christo, too bad. You were lucky in the sense that you were able to play the beta, but it's but the game is actually a paid game. So you had a lot of luck with the beta. So let's try to communicate this. Detect language English. Too bad. I thought I could continue playing on PC. Okay, I'm sorry that you thought that. The new update New update is incompatible. Incompatible with the beta version. So you will need to buy it to play it. It is a lot cheaper now, though. Está bien, lamento que hayas pensado eso. La nueva actualización es incompatible con la versión beta. Así que tendrás que comprarlo para jugarlo. Sin embargo, ahora es mucho más barato. There you go. Yeah, there's just so much difference between free and like 1 cent. Like paying at all is such a higher barrier to entry apparently. And right now I'm trying to get players, like building the community up again, and then we can start, because I think this version is so good. You would say like, okay, if the version is so good, why don't you charge more because it's a better product? I want to go the opposite route. I want to get people playing, getting the word out. So hopefully it will lead to a bit of like more free exposure, because if people start playing on Steam, their friends will see that people are playing the game on Steam. They might be interested as well. So hopefully that will lead to like more exposure to the game. So people are not like paying dollars at the moment, but they hopefully will help spread the word. So yeah, precies. Yeah, indeed. You're absolutely right. Get me to shave again. Get my hair cut. Thank you. I need this. Hey, Coldswalker, you're always free to donate because of the controls remapping, right? That's cost a lot of time to implement, and it's custom tailored to your wishes. So there you go. But now, like I said, we've been giving away the game for free on Android for years now, like the cartoon version. I really want to get people involved, get the word out, because I think that's one of the ways that games can get big, if you want to call it that. People just playing them. And if you charge too much, and I think like there is something to be said that like $8 is too much, maybe $3 is too little, so maybe the truth is somewhere in between like $5 or $6. But we've tried the high price, kind of like the high price. Let's see what happens with a lower price. I would have paid and even donated if I could, maybe one day. Yeah, so that's a problem, Angelio. People want to give you money and people want to donate, but they never do, or at least some of them never do. And then it just ends up like being a situation where you don't get anything out of it. So that's why I'm trying to approach it with a lower price now. So let's just say like, okay, it's a nice game for $3. You're playing on all of these platforms that you want. Go play, please, go play, and we'll make the best game that you want. Es más barato es cierto. I have no idea what that means. Shall we translate that one more time? I don't want to put in too much effort. I mean, $3 is, I think, a very good thing. Want to do a live donation? We could. I paid and donated. Infamous. You're one of the best players I've ever seen. You're also even working on a wonder. I know I've been well, not hard on you. I know just like I don't know what it is. Maybe our tastes just differ too much. It's cheaper, it's true. Hello Tango. I have it on my cell phone, no problem. Yeah, so the 3D version is even free, so but Infamous, GG, you're building a wonder. Hopefully one day I'll say like, yeah, this is it, bro, super cool. I'll add it to the world. You donated indeed, and you even bought the game. So Infamous is one of the model players for the game. Well, I planned on it, but we lost the election, and now some creepy old Biden fella has his hands in my pockets taking all my earnings. Right. Want to do a live donation? Sure. I can't do everything about the donation, but I can interactively confirm that it's come in. I think I've got internet connection here, so let's see. Spam. I only got a spam message, so no interactive donation here. No new email. I can even open up the database thing if I want. Let me do that right here. I can't monitor the Steam chat while I'm doing this, so please bear with me for a moment. Yeah, I'm even connected to the database. I'm not doxing you. It's on a completely different computer. It's wire-gapped. Can I call out the account name? So do you include an account name? Infamous is the best. Yes, Infamous is sexy. Even that. Sempre positivo. There you go. So you're positive. Christo, I'm glad to hear that. I had an interesting talk with Infamous. I'm convinced that his build will become a wonder. Okay, Angelio. So Infamous. Are you? Thanks, Infamous. My biggest gripe. I will give you a hint. My biggest gripe with it is the combination of the cyanergy with the purple. If I recall, it's just so much color, like unsubtle color being pushed in your face. It's a little bit too harsh. It's not polished enough. It's not subtle enough. I think like this is not meant as a criticism, but it's something like someone new to the game thinks like, okay, wow, I got the cyanergy, I got the void roamer, finally, I have this block, bam, 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 everything's going to be cyanergy. Feels a little bit too much like that. I know you're way better than that, and I know you're way more experienced, and you are way more like artistic than that, but it looks that way. It needs a bit of refinement, and it needs a bit more a touch of finesse to it. It needs a bit more pizzazz. Get what I'm saying? Get what I'm saying? If you say Infamous build isn't wonder-worthy after you see it the next time, we shall be outraged. Okay. Okay, there's no account name. Let's see. Hey, there's a donation. A donation just came in. Wow, this is cool. It's for the account. Nice. Let's see. Okay. Okay, we can do this. I've got this table called donations. And of course it's not in there, but that's not a problem. But we're doing this. Accounts. We need to look up the number. Nice. I wonder whose account this is. Nice. They already... Oh, this looks like a hum alt. Nice. Okay. Is it set to highest badge? Because I will enter the number. Let's see. Accounts. The number is 206364. Boop. Nice. And then we set the badge. Save changes. Boom. Should be done. GG. GG. Congratulations. Thank you, Hum, for this interactive demonstration that you can not only win the lottery live on the stream, but you can also receive donations live on the stream. This is... You have no idea how much this means to me. This is like very much appreciated. Thank you very much. It's really nice. It's like these little things and like the positivity and the energy today. That's what keeps you rolling. That's what keeps me rolling. This is nice. There you go. No tempo de liga. Yeah. It's let's see. What do we have? Nice. Okay, so I am going to log this into the system. One moment. Boop. Yeah, I don't know. I actually don't know this, but I'm logging this. Stream number. This is 323, I think. Yeah, it is. Because otherwise I forget what happened. There we go. It's logged, tagged and bagged. It's in there. It's never leaving this account again. Nice. There you go. Great. Okay. Again, Hum, thank you so much, and thanks for this like livening of the stream this way. It's amazing that you actually did this. So GG. Thank you very much. Here we go. Hearts to you and everyone watching. Hum, he won't dox you, but you are going to dox yourself. Get it? Doctor? Doc yourself? Doctor? What? Man already has a thing going on better than some existing wonders. Okay. No es tiempo de ligue. What? No es tiempo de ligue. What? I don't speak no hablo español. But I can paste this message if you want. It's not time to flirt. There you go. No, it's not time to flirt. That's tomorrow. Tomorrow we flirt. It's part of his theme though. I got a receipt. Check it. I did it. If he changes that, then he is not what he's trying to do. Okay, give Valentine's Day a hoot. Yeah, his name is Will Sagada. It's meant to be trippy. It was. I agree it was. It was been polished a lot since I love Psy Energy. Okay. Maybe you're suggesting that it's amateur. But maybe the quality to this part of crazy doesn't connect with your taste and like Rosé. Fiero salido en a video Siberia cuando me pruebo termino en a video malo. Yeah, there you go. This sometimes happens, Chris. Yeah, that's life. I would see the video if I knew that my test was over. I would see me connected on cell phone. That is bad. Yeah, that's what happens. From the conversation I had with influencers, his build will be different from the way I used to see it. Cristo, I hope there's a bunch of Portuguese jibber jabber. I pity the fool with the jibber jabber. In fact, artist Veronica still a wonder is it a crime? No, seriously. Gran barba, Frank. What is a gran barba? What a big beard. Oh, yeah. That's not the only thing. Anyway. Oh, yeah. Nice. GG Hum. Since when did the lottery happen? Next week we won up Hum and all of us donate twice. Refresh, show Hum, nice overview now. Okay, we do this. Boom. Hey. So we've got 2 copper links here. That's new. We have 2 pearl links showing there. At least I think that was new, right? They weren't here before. I forgot. Oh yeah, there were some bears and now there are drake links everywhere. Nice. That was it. Like that was what you wanted to show. Are we good? The sounds are weird. Yeah, we are good. We are good, bro. Seriously, we've never been this good. Thank you for helping Firefly get some new razor blades. Maybe enough left over so we can buy some flowers and candy for his new girlfriend. Yes. So not only spending the donations, also like making it rain on the quest page shop. Enjoying the curfew. Not really rock dad. Check out my hair. It's really long. I had hoped to go to the barber this week or next week. Looks like we're waiting for 3 more weeks here in the Netherlands. It's not a problem. My beard is also a bit longer, but it's Hum is flexing not only in game. He's just flexing everywhere. This is what happens. Also the curfew, like we have this curfew at 9 o'clock. We need to be in our homes. It's not really affected me much. There was one evening that I went out for a walk after a stream and I had to be back in time. I made it in time, but it was 1 minute before 9 o'clock in the evening. Yeah, so far, because it's not like summertime and it's not really hot outside and it's not like really the best time to go walking in the evening, I don't really mind the curfew, but it's I really dislike the fact that all of our liberties are being taken away. Long legs too, little legs. Rogdad says, are you winning, son? We are in the same boat, yes. Your country is authoritarian and repressive. In a way it is. There's... I'm probably gonna get banned for saying this, but there seems to be a non-democratically chosen group of people who decide which liberties to take away from all of the populace, and I think that's a bad place to be in. If like the body of people deciding on these measures was democratically chosen and representative of the population of the Netherlands, I would say like, okay, that's cool. These people are voicing my concerns and are like standing for my rights. But at the moment, it feels like there's a very select a group of people who are not representative of the country as a whole, who have not been democratically chosen, influencing all public opinion, all public discourse, and all public perception of the virus and the countermeasures in a way. And I think that's a bad place to be in. I don't think this is the way to run a country. And now you might say like, okay, these people have been chosen because they have expertise in the science and this subject. I can get behind that, but then still I think it would be a good thing to have like an ethics advisor or a board of ethics advisors, people with like their feet firmly planted in the community and in like the country as a whole. And like I said, democratically chosen and representative of the people of the Netherlands. And I think we're foregoing a bit of like democratic influence in our country at the moment. I wouldn't call it like authoritarian and repressive or like dictatorial or anything, but there is something feels off about this. I'm not a big fan of the way the country is being run at the moment. What happens if you're not back before curfew? Well, if there's like one of the police people in your neighborhood is actually seeing you, or neighbors call in about you, they will actually fine you. Frank, the running man. Firefly, Joe is going to make my country. Firefly, Joe is going to make my country great again. And we will make America great again. Like yours, very soon. So I guess you, okay. Same. Joe, the quick... Hey man. I'll join Forrest Gump and you? Nice. Hey, that sounds like my country. Our leader wasn't democratically chosen either. It involves some suspicious software and burning of ballots. Hey, Colts Walker, don't, whoa, run for it. Finally, Space is green. Finally, Firefly mansions are lizard overlords. Boom. What a dude. Well, this is Space is green. That's why you want him in the green. Space is green because the lizards are too, right? Meanwhile, in France, the government is like, where maybe we should quarantine the entire France except of Paris. You get a €95 fine, basically. Is your neighbor named Karen? No, not really. Unless you have a good reason to be out, hang out with my friends is a good reason enough for me. But yeah, it's a problem. Like, one weakness that I see is like, if you can be out after a curfew for work. So I've got my own company. Can I just say like, hey, here's my work orders. I need to be on the road right now. I need to be going here and there. Can I just print my own work orders from my LLC, or does that not count? And why not? Why wouldn't it count? Crunchy is a part awesome, but mostly great. Nice, Crunchy. But anyway, like I said, I'm not a big fan of all of the things happening in our country at the moment. I reluctantly agree with to do the things that people want me to do. But then, here's the thing. Here's the problem. And I know this is like a very difficult saying or like thing that I'm going to say. Here's the thing. I'm not a fan of all of these measures. I'm like, okay, I think that in reality, things are being way overblown here. And I think that, like, especially for younger people, like 70 years or younger, if you take a look at the official numbers, and I'm not advocating a position here, I'm not a science expert, but I'm just giving you the facts as you can find them, like factual black and white figures from the government authorities on this subject. If you take a look at people younger than 70 years old or 70 and younger, you will notice that people without any comorbidities, like any like negative factors, like any existing conditions or pre-existing diseases, like being overweight, having pneumonia, or other things, you will see that over the past 8 or 9 months, like 80 or 90 people have died. That's like 10 per month. That's statistical noise. So I'm like, okay, for healthy people that are young, and young being very, very generously being applied to people 70 years and younger. I don't think that's young. I think 70 years is pretty old, in fact. But okay, let's call these people young people. I think that's like a language distortion here. So young people isn't people 20 and younger anymore or so, but 70 and younger, that's not young. That's like old people and younger. Like, these people are not being affected. So I think like, okay, should you lock down an entire country and have all of these measures for all of these people who will probably, like, healthily withstand this virus or this flu or this common cold or this, like, whatever you might call it? And I think it's way overblown. And then you have, like, this non-democratically chosen group of people that say, like, oh, we need to do this, we need to do this. And I'm like, okay, well, take a step back. You're not going to solve this problem either way, I think. And I'm like, okay. But then, okay, I'm like, okay, if everyone wants this, if everyone wants me to do this and to do that, and if these are going to be the official rules, I will abide by them. I mean, if everyone wants this, and I'm the vocal minority, or I'm not even vocal, but I'm the minority, I will abide by the rules, and I will, if you all want this, I will stick to your rules. But the problem now becomes that if I ask anyone, like anyone on the street, like, do you like the curfew? Everyone says, no, I don't like the curfew. If I say, like, do you like this mandatory rule? Everyone says, no, I don't like this mandatory rule. Do you like the lockdown? No, I don't like the lockdown. Do you want the lockdown to be extended? No, I don't want the lockdown to be... Every single person that I ask about these measures says, like, I don't want these measures. And then I say, okay, well, am I then really the crazy one for saying, like, I don't want the measures, so let's not have them? I only do these things because you say that everyone wants this, but if no one wants this, why are we doing it at all? And that's just kind of like the stalemate we're in my opinion. The people who don't want these measures are actually in the same group as the people who abide to the measures, but they actually don't want these measures either. And I'm not sure how to break this. Like my problem is, okay, sorry about talking about coronavirus. Anyway. Anyway, like I said, I have my opinion on this. I I have my opinion on this, and I think it's the problem with fearing this thing that's probably not to be feared, and this is like a very bold statement, I agree. The problem with fearing it is you will never lower and you will never get rid of the measures that you take. Because if the numbers go down, you can say like, hey, clearly all of the measures we are taking are working, so we need to extend them. If the numbers go up, like any number, it doesn't matter if you're talking about cases, because sometimes people start arguing it's not about cases, it's not about deaths, it's not about hospitalizations, it's not about load on the hospital. It doesn't matter what number you talk about. If any number goes down, you say like, it's effective, we need to extend these measures. If any number goes up, you say the measures are not good enough, we need to have additional measures. So you will actually literally never lower the measures, you will never take away measures, because as long as the number is non-zero and you like, there's no way you can eradicate this virus within like 1 year, 2 year or 3 year or 4 years worldwide. So the number will always be non-zero. So you will always be in a situation where all of the measures that you have imposed on the public will stay there, remain there forever, basically. Like this is, am I weird for saying this? Am I looking at it the wrong way? It doesn't matter what number you look at. It doesn't matter if it goes up or down. So basically, every lockdown measure that you impose will be there forever, because there will never be a reason to take it away. So the best thing you can do, in my opinion, is say like, okay, this is here forever, but the working, active part of our society and of all of the country's societies are unaffected by this. Sure, they will have a rough 2 or 3 weeks, which is like what you have with the flu or with a common cold. You will be out of like your regular stuff for about 6 weeks. That's what my doctor tells me. So if you go to the doctor and ask like, hey, I've got a common cold, how long will this last? 6 weeks, give or take. So that will always happen. And like long corona, what you've heard about, is the same thing. If you had a viral infection or like a bacterial infection even, you will have some symptoms like weeks or months later on, because that's your body's way of getting rid of the virus or the bacteria. So I'm not a doctor, this is not health advice, but anyway, this is my opinion. So feel free to like counter me with good arguments. Like no one in real life wants to discuss this topic in this way, because it's like a bit of a sobering conclusion when you say like, okay, any measures that you impose will never go away, because the numbers go up or down, it doesn't matter. And it doesn't even matter which number. You will always be able to justify having these measures, piling more and more on top of them. They will never go away. So, yeah. And people will just say like, I'm not an expert. I'm an expert. They will say about themselves that they are not experts, that they cannot judge this. They just get their news from the newspaper, from the television, from the radio. And then they just say like, okay, maybe you shouldn't worry about it either. And I'm like, okay, but you can think for yourself, right? You can see what's happening and you can see what's happened over the past year. So thanks for this monologue. Coronavirus closed. Angeldust 3.14 has been released. There we go. Here we go. Some more chat messages on YouTube and then we'll say goodbye for today. Take care of me, you take care of you. You wear your placebo mask face. Yeah, that's a good idea. If you want to protect yourself, you can do so. I'm Crunch, I'll eat and look for ladies. Crunchy never change. The cake is a lie. I don't think I have to tell you how to wear it. I think the government scientists already said enough, okay? It's getting political. It's a simulation. Please like the stream. Nothing is real. I agree in the fact that we are not safe. Angelo, yeah, they said the same government CDC. Yeah, I say tomato, you say tomato. I think the majority of the Netherlands agrees with you. This is not my experience, Rock Dad. I know a lot of people who are just... Like, we can vote in about 1 month or so. We go to the polling voting station and we can put in our votes. And you see that there's still a majority for the party that's currently pushing all of these measures. So I'm not entirely sure if the entire country thinks of it like this. Trust me, when they say mosque is not useful, it means that they don't have enough power. They have enough for the population. Queen is an illusion. Trust the government. I have a deal for you on some swampland. Take care, man. You take care too, Rock Dad. I think the venom creatures and angels really have COVID. That's why I avoid them. That's a very healthy... the air shield. The air shield is literally the mask. It was in Angeldust all along. And as you can see, in Angeldust, we're still healthy. Just keep a sorceress behind you and you will always be healthy. Don't worry about it. Forget about it. So, there you go. Anyway, this was the stream for today. Danielka, thank you for sticking around here. Crunchy, I hope that is about the sorceress's wand. This was the stream for today. Thanks for indulging in this in this talk about the coronavirus. Take everything I say with a grain of salt. I'm not an expert, as they say, but you can always ask anyone, are you the expert then? So always remain vigilant, stay inquisitive, stay hungry, stay foolish, as they say. So keep asking questions and keep thinking for yourself. I think that's the best way to approach this. If Rockdad says hey, a lot of people in the country think like you do, that's good to know, but it doesn't really feel like that. So, not trying to impose anything here. It's just a very sobering view on how I look at it, and I'm saying okay, I think we're in a bad spot. I think we're not doing well. Not because, not in the sense that the virus is doom and gloom, just in the sense that the way we're handling it is way overblown, and I think this is not good for our society. You have a pretty good take on these things, Firefly. Okay, well, thank you very much. Maybe the people who like my game also like my way of thinking, and that just permeates all of the parts in life, all of the things that you can have in life. I try my best to keep a level head, and I try to just talk with people about this. I'm not ashamed of sometimes admitting that I'm wrong. I'm not ashamed of saying I don't know this, so let me please do some more research and get back to you on this. I also try to be polite and be humble and be very practical and very factual in the things that I say. It's not emotionally driven. It's hey, these are the numbers. Can we at least agree that these numbers are correct? So, and then how do you interpret them, or what's your spin on this? That's what you can debate. I'm not a debater. I'm not a master at that, but it's all good. I think we can all agree that this goes away soon, but I fear that things will never go back to normal. I think once rights are taken away, we don't really get them back fully ever again. That's exactly what I was trying to say. All of these measures will never go away, and there will always be lingering power grabs that will remain behind, because in the Netherlands we already have new laws drafted, and maybe some of them have already been approved, that all of these measures can be reinstated at any time without any advance notice. So this time we had a few weeks or months lead time before all of these restrictions were imposed on us. Next time it's just a matter of saying bang, and you're back in lockdown. Finally talked about politics. I think we needed a little bit of that. Hey Angelio, I'm glad you like the numbers in the game, bro. I did my best to do the control remapping, the performance improvements, but the numbers, I can agree with you on that. That's really cool. History speaks to us. We can observe how these things play out from historical reference. I'm not a big history fan. I always say I'd rather write the future than write the past. As long as we have our pew pew pews, everything will be okay. Kicking it with Frank in a Lexus seat. Joe is working on taking away our pew pew. Okay, should have switched the Twitch category to just chatting. Oh yeah, that's where the money is. That's where all of the viewers are. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Next time we'll switch to just chatting. But it's not just chatting. We're politicizing it up. Hey, thanks for watching. Thanks for playing, everyone. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day. Like I said, send a postcard. It will not arrive in time, but hey, it's the thought that counts. Send a card, send a message to one you love. Maybe call them up. Play a video. Play Angeldust with them. It's a good way to express your love. Just spend some time with them. Everyone's a little bit lonely these days. Life is hard on people at the moment, so spend some time with your loved ones, or maybe your future loved ones, maybe the loved ones that don't even know that you love them, and all will be well in the world. Spread a bit of love and warmth. All hail the Lizard King. All hail Hypnotoad. Haha, Angelio talking politics. Firefly, I'm glad you enjoyed the numbers. Yeah, this is how we do it. You also need to wear the Scout cosplay to get some donors, okay? What are you getting your girlfriend for Valentine? Are you going to take her for a ride in the BMW? In the BMW, if you know what I'm saying. This is the first stream in a long time where the hunt was as interesting as the end. GG Firefly. Seriously? What was so good about the hunt? Was it the talk about the new numbers and all of the changes in the game? Was that good? I'm glad to have this live stream. You're welcome. I'd love to see Firefly in a Scout cosplay, please. All hail Plankton. He will give her the Angeldust video game for Valentine. It's now only $3. I can buy one for every girlfriend. You can retract the message? Yeah, you can. Just click on it, and then you delete it. The numbers, yeah. So, yeah. I will be tweaking those numbers in the course of time, Hum, so you can invest some time in just like experimenting and counting them up for some creatures and seeing what happens. I would not advise for it, but maybe not against it either. Just don't spend too much time on the current system. Like I said, I want to make the damage that weapons and creatures do and the health points a little bit more dynamic, so that you can have a bit more of a like exciting experience, I hope. Yeah, now we're getting somewhere. Everyone's just retracting their messages. And I can't even... I thought there might be a secret button to see that... to see what people actually typed, but it isn't. Message reenacted. There we go. My name is Barack Obama, and I approve of this message. My name is Joe Biden, and once more I ask for... Oh no, that was the other dude. It was Bernie Sanders. The secret button is Alt F4. It's not NetSplit. It's not IRC here. You can hunt, but you can never eat me. Right. So hey, what did we? Let's end this on a positive cheer. What did we think of the new update 3.14? Button remapping, control remapping, mouse remapping. We have the Android performance improvements, energy saving, smooth scrolling on a touchscreen with your fingers, the number status bubbles, things with damage, healing for creatures, for heroes, level ups, coins picked up. I'm shaking. The new spinner is very sexy. Great gameplay, the numbers. The spinner is so hot. I'm shaking. My hands are shaking, but I'm still making headshots. Okay, that's going a bit too far, Obi, but Alright, Colts, this is more information than I wanted to know. Alright, so I'm really glad to see this positive vibe. Angeldust carbon footprint is down, everything else in Angeldust is up. That's the way we do it, baby. That's how we roll here, that's how we roll, that's how we do it. Okay, I was looking for more donations. Unfortunately, more donations didn't come in. Oh, great work, Firefly, gets better and better. There you go, infamous. We even have this geometry fix for the tables, which is very good. Oh, also polish for the NPCs, so you can now actually place blocks above the hollow scroll and the hollow scroll will disappear. I have more lists here than you can shake a stick at. Here we go. I'm going to... You keep the hype up, I will keep saying all of these things, right? So these are the new features. Smooth scrolling, it looks so much more professional. It scrolls less than a page now, so you can actually see where you're scrolling to. The chat log scroll bar accuracy has been improved. The scroll bar glitches have been fixed when you change the filter mode in the shop. So instead of seeing a long white bar, you just get like the instant cool scroll bar. Angeldust to the moon. There we go. Angeldust now complies with the Green New Deal and also with the Spaces Green Deal. Wow, GG and beyond. In the options menu, if you change an option, it will now highlight the option that you changed. So if your text becomes unreadable because your graphics card can't render the text anymore, you can at least click on the previous button or on the arrow so you can actually change back. Wow, that's cool. The battle 1 sound no longer triggers when you are fleeing a battle. Not actually true. Fake news, because it's actually been fixed in 3.15, which will be released soon, hopefully. So, performance-wise, the swipe scrolling on mobile, though, yeah, it's so good. It's going to be improved a little bit too as well. So, I think the threshold for scrolling is a little bit too high, but it's going to be fixed. Performance, better world and 3D model rendering. Like I said, it will reduce the overdraw alpha testing. It's so much better now. It performs really well on my old 2006 MacBook. It's a game like you've never seen before. And it reduces the panel and foliage overdraw, which helps a lot in places like Wonders. For instance, the FSP uses a lot of panel blocks that are opaque, and it now renders those correctly. The frames too, so many frames! Oh, hey, here's Firefly. The player OG bar threshold is too low, not much time for healer to react. It's pretty good, Hum. It's pretty good. Seriously, try it out. Try it out. Did you make a toggle for how the shovel works for Hum? Yes, it's in there as well. You now have the quick shovel back. It's really cool. So that's new. Yeah, quick shovel, the actual real quick shovel. Activate hotbar slots is now actually a remappable action. So you press one key and it switches to the slot, uses the item, switches back. Wow, that is amazing. So more changes. We hide the hollow symbols when they are blocked by blocks above them. The chat indicator height is fixed. when heroes were sitting or were dancing, the chat indicator, so if you typed a message, would be way up in the air. That's now fixed. It's now actually above the head, which is really cool. The sprite ground and sitting detection is much better, so players will no longer float above chairs. They will actually sit on them. If the chair changes like composition, so it becomes a tall chair or just a short chair, players will actually float up and down, which is good. The decals on the seats, so the paintings and the stickers that you apply on seats, on chairs, will now actually stick to the seat instead of the backrest, which is much better. So you can actually spawn sitting NPCs right on top of a chair, and the sticker will actually look pretty fun, pretty good. And the trees and objects, if you see them in the inventory, they will no longer have these black edges around the transparent parts. If you have them in your hand, it looks like you're planting a tree instead of some kind of weird concoction of like transparent stuff. Hey, and then we also have some bug fixes in there. So if you have a those were bugs introduced that I fixed later on. So no, this is all really good. It's getting quite late. Yes, Angelio, go take a shower. It's really good. Quick shovel is great. There you go. Say hi, damn, to people in the Netherlands. Go gather ladies for me. You can map hotbar slots to keys like number keys that I know that has also A+. Hum got a shovel back. Now expect Hum to build a wonder. Already on it. So thanks for the donation, Hum. It's really appreciated. And in return, you already got the quick shovel. Crunchy, just unlock the door, let them out of the basement, please. I want to see Hum's wonder. We have new bugs that we fixed. Holy moly. Yeah, this is holy Moses. This is how we do it. I introduce bugs and then I fix them in the same release so I can have this huge change log. And I say like, okay, fixed 100 bugs. Seriously. Hum's wonder has been put on hold until the degree is complete. Oh. Hum is also awaiting what happens to Infamous, because you don't want to spend months building something and then Firefly comes in and like, yeah, no, this is not going to cut it. Anyway, this was the stream for today. Thanks for watching, thanks for playing. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day. Do something special for the people in your life that you love. Maybe it's one person, maybe it's 0 persons, maybe it's an endless and infinite amount of people, just to see what you can do. I'll most likely be back next week on Saturday, just like regular. And let's keep the hype train going. This has been a great release, 3.14. I enjoyed playing it. We didn't even need post effects. It was just new all across the board. The double processing bug fixed as well. This is one of the most important bug fixes of the game ever. Seriously, you can't underestimate this. If you play the game now, you don't even notice it, because everything feels so natural now. And you don't see these things jittering left and right. You don't see birds dropping instantly. You don't notice like your inputs getting eaten. You don't notice double chat messages anymore. The game is just more solid now. It's something hard to describe. It's something hard to actively notice because you expect things to be like this. But trust me, previously it was way worse than this. So I'm really glad that was fixed. And like I said, it cost more than 5 years, 6 years about that the game was out. It's always been there. It's insane. Alright. No chance to take the internet away. It's their best access to know everything about us. And he is now alerted to your wonder efforts, Hum, and he will go to the show, there's no try and do it. Okay. Alright, so this was it. Thanks for watching, thanks for playing. I hope to see you again next week. Have a nice Saturday, have a nice weekend. Thanks so much for the positive feedback today. Hum, again, thanks for the donation live on the stream. Much appreciated. If anyone else feels like donating this week or tomorrow, much appreciated. As Coles Walker would put it, like being able to buy razor blades is always a good thing in a man's life. So that's really cool. Right. So Angelio is going to visit Hum, and it will really be really great. And everything will be fine and dandy. So this was it. I'm going to say goodbye now. It feels a little bit like, even though the stream has been going on for 3 hours, it feels like I'm saying goodbye too early for all of the energy that we built up the stream. But you just relax after the stream, just cool off, chill out a little bit yourself. And we'll see each other again next week. Enjoy the new version with all of the numbers. Like I said, I'm actively tweaking them in the upcoming weeks. So maybe you'll see them change, like unannounced or maybe announced. And it will be cool to see what happens. I am working on the 4.5 beta. That's one of the next goals, to be able to release a new beta version with new tweaks and fixes. But it needs a bit more love. 4.4 is pretty solid, pretty sturdy, I think. But 4.5 needs to be at least as good or better. And there's a few things that I want to fix in there as well. Party on, dudes. Stay safe in the same infamous. I'm the building teacher. You can count on me. Yeah, we enjoy you for that, Angelio. Enjoy Valentine's Day with your girl Firefly. Drive carefully in your BMW. I will Colts Walker. There's a lot of snow and ice on the road, so I will be very careful. Maybe we don't even have to go anywhere to have fun. Maybe it would be fun if she actually existed. Anyway, we don't know. We know. Maybe she does exist. Who knows? Things can happen. Things will happen. This was it for today. Yo! Chill, bro. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the new update. I think it's one of the best updates ever. It really makes the experience complete. Price has been lowered a lot, so some people say that you're giving it away. I don't think that's actually the case. I think there's a huge barrier between $0 free and $1 or $3 in the case that it is now. But I do hope that it will bring in more players. I really want to start building a community again and getting players to experience this version of the game. It's I'm so proud of what it looks like. You see the energy on the stream, with the numbers. It's a completely different experience now. If you're hunting alone, it's cool because the numbers are there. But with all of these players around you, you see so many things happening, lots of damage, the healing, but also the coins being distributed, the quest progress, the level ups. It's all so much more amazing. You're kind of giving it away. Maybe someday you can raise the price. Yeah, that's the idea. We already went from free to paid on the Steam launch. And I do think that we need to do a bit of market analysis. I'd rather sell 1,000 copies at $3 than 50 copies at $8. I hope you can understand that as well. Raise it to $10. Yeah. Hey, the problem is we all enjoy the game. We all know what it is. We all know what the experience is like, what you get, what this persistent world, this thing that has existed for over 5 years now. You don't need to do any server hosting or the community is there, the live streams are there, that's all there. We know that it's worth the investment on a player's part. But to get someone else to see this, it's different from other games. Not many game developers actually stream their own product and do this kind of community building this way. There might be a reason for that, and maybe we're about to find out. But yeah, so we need to see this happen. Thing. I say Loki is still a coin thief. I'm going to rewatch the stream, and I will actually. I can now technically. Yeah, it's now much easier to track. You can also start analyzing your own game replays if you play with Loki. You can actually start analyzing who gets the coins. Hey, I hope you all have a nice weekend. I hope you have a nice Valentine's Day, even if you might not have a Valentine's person in mind. Don't worry about it. It's a day like any other. It's just a Sunday. It's also a good time to just go out inside in the sun. Maybe go on the ice skate. Maybe play video games all day. Maybe spend some time studying or drawing or painting or making music. Whatever it is that you like to do on Sunday, go ahead and do it. Don't worry about it. Don't feel pressured into doing some romantic stuff or spending time with a loved one or a love interest. Dude, tidy up your desktop. Is this about me? Bro, don't hate this. My desktop is very organized. It's very good. So, there you go. This was it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for playing. Have a nice weekend. Have a nice Valentine's Day. I'll see you all on Saturday next week. 1700 hours UTC as usual. Peace out. See you later. Bye.